because we'd have all the information.
Do I want to allow Meet to record my audio?
Yeah.
That doesn't mean it's going to, right?
No, it just
It just means that they can use your microphone.
You know, oh yeah, I'm not sure, but I think it does mean that they're going to be recording it because Ryan and I might be going public. We thought that a Dungeons and Dragons podcast where no one has ever played before might be amusing.
There we go.
And it's all from family.
Yeah, all 100% family nerd teardown.
that's right. H&H.
Ooh, this is totally.
We can. Shabeth, what we'd have to do is we have to have me muted and sound off, and so we.
They are. They're just muted.
What? Let me see.
I don't know why my camera's not working. Rachelle and I will have the same problem.
Okay, I'll mute mine.
Okay.
But I didn't know how to come to be closer.
You can hear?
Always music better than
Okay. I can't really do that. I'm at 9% battery. Is there a plug over there? Awesome. Is there a cable?
Right here. I'm just gonna do it. You got Mac?
Jessica does.
Oh.
I hate mics.
Oh, not that. Are they there yet?
Yeah.
Have your phone? Do I have to have my own computer?
You should not be muted.
I unmuted.
How can
My
you guys hear me
computer.
well? Can you guys hear me well from
Just do
Beth's
it on my computer? But right, I have to use a map.
Can you guys hear me well?
As long as other people aren't clamoring, yes.
Okay.
What did you say? I don't know. I didn't hear him.
Gary said something about clamoring.
I said, could you hear me well? Can you guys hear me well?
Ryan,
So
are you gonna send me the link
you're-
for the map?
Yes.
Isn't it in-
you can use the old link.
My old link?
Yeah, it's the same link they sent before.
Oh.
You just want to check that one in.
My what link?
So this is the link. So whenever Ryan, you have a Mac, right? Or you no Mac?
Yes, I have an Macintosh computer.
Okay, how do I get the stupid taskbar at the bottom to go away? It's taking up like a fourth of my screen.
That's not fourth.
Do you have a Mac computer?
Jessica has one, and it's the only laptop that runs well.
Okay. You have to go into System Preferences, and then there is the dock button. And then you would go minimize window. No, you do you make it go. Let's see here. Double click, minimize window.
Is it displays, desktop, and screensaver?
No.
Dock.
Dock. You want dock.
What do you want?
Oh, I can just make it small.
Wait, no. You can say automatically hide and show dock is what you want to click on. Because then it disappears and then it comes back on.
So it just comes back up when I go down there? Awesome.
Yeah, you have your mouse go down there.
Okay.
You can make it smaller. You can have magnifications happen.
That gives me a lot more space for, the dice window. And
Wait, do I have to have my own dice though?
so I can roll your dice for you, Mother. So this is any. So what?
Okay.
If you want to roll it, then you can hit the button.
Okay.
Roll.
Question wise, you able to get the camera up a little bit more so we can see your face? It's kind of cut in half.
Me?
Yeah. Up. Yeah. A little bit more.
More. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm trying to look at myself so I can do this.
You do my face?
So we have Rachelle and Mark on one computer, and then Mother's there as well.
So
Okay. So Mark, why do you have a computer yourself?
Well, I thought I needed to have my character sheet up.
No, what I'm saying is, do you need the second window in here?
The second window in what?
Do I need to go with my character?
Hey, Mark, Gary, can you mute?
never.
So Gary, Ryan, you're saying that I should get rid of the Google Meet and just have Rachelle do the audio through hers?
No, because I'm going to have to show the map, and I want to be able to see your guys' faces, and I can't do the presentation and see your faces.
So
Okay.
you're going to show the map. So I'll get rid of the map on my screen.
Yeah, you don't need the map on yours.
Did you? Oh, we have two
Ryan,
people.
you haven't
Michelle, which one are you?
I'm Quick Quagga 58.
Well, I get 58. Okay.
Trying to find mine.
Oh yeah, we need the map. So I know where I'm from.
But the how do I go? Did you get accepted?
Oh no, I'm gonna have to get glasses.
Did I get accepted?
Is it coming up?
It's completely black. I think it's loading, so I'm gonna have to wait a sec.
Okay. Just let me know when it's. I mean, so while we're talking, while we're waiting, Dungeon Dragons is the purpose of Dungeon Dragons is telling a story. It's not fighting monsters. It's not. Yeah, so it's not about monster fighting. It's about telling the story.
Did he start?
He's
No.
telling us that it's not about fighting the monsters. It's about telling a story. It's about being part of a story.
I'm just doing background information, so we haven't started yet. So I'm just talking like background. None of us have ever played
This
before.
is like the rules. It's
This is
like
the
the
rules. We're going over the-
introduction.
we're going over the rules. Wait, can people see me?
No.
I can see
Yeah,
you.
we can see
Okay.
you now.
Do I click on different people? How do I see them? I feel
I
like
don't know. I don't see myself on here, so I don't even know.
Ryan,
I
the
don't
map.
even know how I'm looking. Oh no, gotta fix my hair.
because I double click and it doesn't do anything.
Who's this, Gary? He's
This is
he's
Gary.
the ceiling.
Oh, you want to unpin?
There's
And now,
Beth. and
now it's
that's
just gonna go to.
us.
So,
And then-
Mark, are you able to show? Do you have a video on your laptop?
It says that my video is on, but
Can you guys not see
Oh,
him?
now it's off.
I know
Nope.
it says it turns it on.
Did you accept
Sorry.
it when it was
I
asking?
did accept the permissions. I'm on a Mac, which means nothing works and everything's stupid.
I have a Mac that I'm running on, and everything's working, and it's not stupid. So I think it's user.
You guys have just offended half of our non-existent listener base.
I know. Come on.
Yeah, I'm really curious how Ryan became the Mac user and not me, as in the artist.
So we all know that I've always had a better camera and computer for you, so it's okay.
False.
What are you
Okay, so-
doing, Gary?
A
So
popsicle?
what you're saying is you're an artist at heart.
Yeah, I'm an artist at heart.
Oh, okay.
These are like an upgraded version of Otter Pops.
Yeah.
Otter Pops are a cent a piece. These are 10 cents a piece, and they are worth 10 times the price. They're so good.
No,
They're otter shots.
Right.
I believe.
Oh no, we cut them in half so we can each get one.
Uh-huh.
Printed it out.
Okay. Mother's going to go get her character sheet. She printed it out.
Good. So, Rachelle, did it load up?
No.
Try refreshing it.
If I refresh it, he has to re-accept it. I'm going to
Oh, really?
refresh.
No, just wait.
Nope, I already did it. Funny gift, 35.
Okay. And it might just be that I need to enable things like this. Okay. So again, we need to focus on telling the story. So the idea is that you guys actually have conversations with each other in person, in character. If you're trying to figure out what to do, just be like, I don't know what to do. Or what should we do? Like actually call people's names, use different thinking, and actually talk about it as if you are in the moment. As we go about the story, as I said, it's not all about destroying the monsters. Sometimes it's best to avoid. Sometimes it's best to negotiate. Sometimes it's best to run away. Sometimes it's best to fight.
Yeah, we
That's another.
It is always best to fight.
Gary's barbarian.
Yeah, so, whoa. Oh, Rachelle's presenting.
Well,
Cool.
yeah, you wanted to see the map, I thought.
Okay, yep, that's good.
We don't have the map.
Yeah, so I'm making it go away.
Exist.
Yep. Which is fine.
The ball.
So there's it's going to be important to conceptualize yourself in the moment. The more attention, the more effort you put into the story and paying attention to what's happening with everyone, the better the story will go. So we're trying to go for, bad high school play style of just like just have fun, enjoy, and make mistakes. Because there's no way of ruining the story. There's no way of messing up in the story because the whole point is just to tell a story. And so that's what we're going for. If you have characters, if you have voices, if you have, try to remember how they would act, what they would do, and act as they would. That said, there's going to be lots of dice rolling and things. I'm going to be asking you different checks, and so that's where the D&D Beyond character sheets work well because then you can search them and find them and use them. And we have questions. I can pull up all of your guys' character sheets so I can look at them as well to see if you have questions. If you look at your character sheets, there is the section that is called the skills. It has the acrobatics, animal handling, arcane,
I wanted some more acrobatics.
athletics, deception, history, insight, intimidation.
Okay.
All of those are going to be ones that you will roll and add that number 2 in situations. So if you want to do something, you want to go track down, you want to, track a monster, then I'm going to do a survival roll. So you can see about figuring out how to track. If you want to, as you're hiking, if you want to be perceptive and see if there's any traps along the way, we do a perception roll. So the person who's leading, I need them to do a perception roll. The person who's trying to sneak by the enemy or trying to sneak around in order to get more advantage, I need you guys to do a stealth roll. If you are performing a musical ballad at a tavern to make money, I'll need to do a performance check. Or if you're trying to convince someone or persuade someone to do something for you, we can do an intimidation roll or a persuasion roll. If you want to try to figure out if someone's lying or, what this character, if you think this character is telling the truth or if they're kind of being shifty, you do an insight roll. But all these things you want to act out as well. So if you can say, I want to try to persuade this guy to come along with us. Great, but I want you to actually be like, to speak what you're going to say. You call the guy by name. Hey, Dumbledore. I can't use that because that's probably copyrighted. Hey, Billy. Billy's a good name, right?
Billy?
Yeah. Hey, Billy the goat. Yeah, he's a goat.
A centaur.
Yeah, the centaur. No, Billy. A goat is half goat, half man. Is a, what are those called?
It's not a nymph. It's
Like-
not a centaur. It's a
Satyr.
Satyr.
It's a satyr. Yeah.
I don't even know what all these people are.
And Billy the satyr. You'd be like, hey Billy, I know you really are stressing for some gold. If you come along with us, we can share some of this gold with you. And I would just come up with whatever you say. Oh, hey Billy, I know the monster's been eating your plants. Has been eating your favorite bush that you like to munch on. Why don't you come along with us so you can show us where it happens? Or come out, talk in the storyline. Don't just say, I want to persuade him to come. You can say that, but then go on with what you're going to say.
But it'd be boring.
Yeah, it'd be boring. We're going to be boring. Any questions as far as your character sheet or initial start of this?
I just want to throw out a disclaimer that we're new and learning, and I'm not an actress, and I'm trying to learn how to stay into a character and not be my character, and to know how to get into the right you remember all the things, all the personality things, and all the different things I have to remember. So
That's
I'm right there.
yeah, same here.
We're all there.
Yeah.
Everyone but Ken would be there.
well, just that this is recorded, so I'm just throwing that out there.
Where are you?
I think Ryan is the only one who's ever played Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons?
No, they're making a joke, saying that they're gonna make a podcast
I don't think it's Joe.
out of.
Right, Mark? I pushed the record button.
Oh, awesome! So they're making a podcast of first-time Dungeons and Dragons players.
Uh-huh.
So is everyone, are we ready to start?
I am.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to H&H, Hall and Hendricks.
Woo woo!
Yeah, where the Hall family and our wonderful spouses get together and nerd out on Dungeons and Dragons and play around and see what we can do. This is our first time, so we're going to have lots of fun. All of you wonderful characters have had an amazing life so far and have found yourselves in the city of Neverwinter. It's a city that has definitely seen better times through natural calamities and wars and destructions. The city has had kind of a slump recently. But it's on its rise. A new protector, Lord Protector, is turning things around and getting things better. And for each of you guys, individual reasons. And sometimes there's, little child's throw-ups, right next to you. And
So Ryan, do we know this new Lord Protector? What's his name?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
Wait, what are we supposed to refer to you as?
Dungeon Master.
Okay, just curious. Not correcting, just
You
wondering.
can call me Ryan. Or
Sorry.
Grover.
Dungeon
You
Master.
can call me Grover.
Entire life,
I
I'm
know.
not going to start for some game.
How about Dungeon Master Drover?
Yeah, DMD.
I really think you should have started the Halls and Hendricks, where the Halls outnumber the Hendricks. I think that would be kind
We'll
of
start that one next time. Write it down.
I don't need to, it's recorded.
So the Lord Protector's shaping around. You guys have all found your way for different reasons to this town, and you have all made the acquaintance of. I just forgot his name.
What a great Dungeon Master.
I know. I need to pull up my info. I lost it. Here we go. Boom.
Grundrin Rockseeker.
Yes, you guys have all met. You guys have all different ways found Gundren Rockseeker and have been hired to help him transport a wagon load to a even smaller frontier town called Phandalven.
Oh, I thought that was my mission that I was doing by myself.
Phandalven? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure that he is sorry that he misled you, that you're the only one. But
So is everyone getting lots of money?
I'm not telling you how much gold I get.
you guys have not met anything. Yeah. Okay. So you guys have all been hired by Gundren Rockseeker to transport a wagon load, to help him transport a wagon load of equipment to Phandalven. You guys have all arrived at the stable, and currently, as you guys all walk in, you see each other, and you see Gundren the dwarf arguing and talking with the stable master. I would like each of you guys to explain or to depict what you guys look like as your characters. So what do you see?
No, mother.
Where is it?
So I am Zinabar Castil. You can call me Zin. I am a wood elf in my adult prime. I'm 127 years old.
Wow.
I am a little bit grizzled from my time in the military, and I always carry with me my two long swords, my long swords on my back, my bow on my back, my long sword on my side, and my dagger in my boot. I'm a little shifty, but it's just because I'm nervous.
And you want to tell us that?
He's explained what he looks like. So why don't you just explain, what you look like? So yeah, that was good. I mean, he's kind of being a little shifty. He's obviously looking around, staring at the guy, kind of a little nervous. So, yeah, that was a good. Well done, Mark. Good job stepping up and being the first.
Also, I'm not so subtly shooting glares at the orc in the room.
Oh, Gary's the orc.
Yeah.
So that should lead to you, Gary. Now it's your turn.
Okay, Gary,
Sorry.
what do you look like?
I am obviously a half-blood human orc. You can tell by my large stature and weight. Although I seem to be a little uncomfortable and dressed a little too nicely. But as I see my dwarf friend arguing, I immediately reach for my battle axe.
Nice.
I'm Laura, and I am a.
Hold on, Gary. What's the name of
Where's
your
our
character?
picture?
You don't know yet. You guys haven't talked yet.
Oh.
Again, right now we're just seeing what we look like as you guys walk in, as we explain what we look like.
Oh, got it.
I'm a water Ganazi. I have blue eyes with aquamarine skin and dark teal hair down to my shoulders. I'm in my early 30s, medium build, and I always wear a gold bracelet on my left wrist. That's your power. I'm wearing leather armor, and I'm very intently listening to what they're arguing about, trying to figure out piece together as many details as I can about our trip and the people around me.
I'm sitting in the back of the wagon, and I'm kind of small. I'm a gnome. You can't quite tell how old I am, but when you look in my eyes, you can tell that I'm a little older than I look. And as I'm sitting there, I'm strumming on a dulcimer, and I'm kind of whistling out a little tune. Happy to be around with a big old grin on my face.
Making it harder for everyone else to hear the argument because she's just singing.
She's the distraction.
No skin off my back.
Yeah. So I think we're up to Mother.
Well, where's the camera?
It doesn't matter. Just speak.
No, I want the camera. I want to show who I am.
No one can see this.
No,
No.
they should be able to see.
Mother, it's called the theater of the mind. We're supposed to imagine and see things. in the mind.
People are listening to recordings and they can't see your picture. You need to describe who you are.
Well, what's my person?
Yes.
I'm Angel. And I'm here to help everybody.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
but
look at-
Okay.
I'm 28. I'm young. And I'm strong.
That's,
And I protect people. I help people.
and what race are you?
That's what I'm trying to find.
You are a Asmir.
Yeah, I'm an Asmir.
Oh,
Whatever that
there's an Asmir.
Don't we? Yeah. I'm
Awesome.
a brilliant Asmir.
And you like to do good, remember?
Huh?
You like to
You
do
fight
good.
for good.
I do. I'm all for the right. But don't cross me.
Well done. So you guys are all standing there, all gathered together in the stable on the given time and date that you guys are to take off. The dwarf, Gundren,
My picture.
ends his little argument, comes on over to you guys.
Oh,
Sorry, lads. It's looking like we've had some bad fortune. Some of the equipment's not going to show up until tomorrow afternoon. But I got to head off to get my business done, so I have to leave now. I'm going to leave it to you guys to take it to take this wagon load to Phandalven. I would love to come along with you. I'm sorry I can't leave now. There's a little issue with the wagon. Something broke or something on there, as well as the equipment's not going to come. So I'm heading off. Me and Slidar. Is that him? Slidar, yeah. And so you see a human, a large bulk human, all in clad armor, come around from the corner, right as Gundren says Slidar, and he looks up, he's like, yes. And he walks up and Gundren introduces Slidar. He says, this is the Lord's Allegiance captain. He's going to be coming. He was going to come with us, but he's going to come along with me. Me and him are going to make our way down to Phandalven. We'll be about a day ahead of you guys, maybe a little bit more because the wagon takes a long time. It's kind of a little slow, but Phandalven's only a 2.5 day march south and east of us. So sorry I can't come along. And he looks over at, and Gary, is your guys' character named Ender? Or what's your guys' character name?
Yeah, first name Ender, last name Hall.
I think you have a Z
I
on it.
thought we were going to Phandalven.
Yeah, we're going to Phandalven.
$10.
We're in Neverwinter.
Yeah, but why is he
going to
saying
Phandalven.
he's going to some G word city?
He's not. He's saying $10.
The G word was the name of
Gundren
the
is
guy.
the guy's name.
Gundren's
Oh,
the name of the
Gundren
And I
lord.
thought that would be Beth because it was Rockseeker.
I like rocks.
Oh, got it. Yes, that is funny. So Gundren turns over to Ender. He's like, I'm gonna miss the time traveling with you, buddy. But I hope you take these guys and make sure you get down to the right place. You have, the way, and we've showed you it before. And go with speed. But by this time, I've got to get going so I can get the business done I need to beforehand. And him and Gundren and Slidar get on their horse.
Sorry.
Sorry, get on their horses.
He's massive and full of armor. He's riding on the back of the horse. Sorry.
Well, he is a dwarf. He's just like bumping along on the back.
He's like a giant boulder on the back of the horse.
So they mount their horses, and Gundren looks over at you guys and says,
Away ride our men, the plan has changed again. And nobody seems to mind.
Yeah, we'll just listen to Beth all night and that wagon equipment to come.
The name's Tinks.
Tinks?
Tinks?
Oh, Tinks is cute.
Gundren looks over at you guys and says, please keep it safe. It means a lot to me that this equipment gets there. It means a lot. I'm excited for the future. Just be aware we're going off in the frontier. So of course there's, those wild roaming bands of who knows what. And there's always, bandits. I've traveled many times. It's been safe. Just keep an eye out and be safe. Any final questions you guys have?
So can I pause for one moment? Like, I don't know how much 10 gold pieces is in the economy of Dungeons and Dragons. So I don't know if I need to be offended that he's going to cause me another night's room and board before I can get started with this job.
No, you just need to give me that money to watch for you.
No, I
Only if you can give me a
better
20% return.
Well, Mark, are you going to? Currently you're Zen. For the story wise, currently you have lodging, you have everything set up, so that's not concerned currently right now because you guys have been in Neverwinter for Neverwinter. You guys have been in Neverwinter, so it's not like you just popped up right here. So you've already had arrangements and stuff. So, but if you want to say something like that, go ahead and say it to him.
No.
But yeah,
he wants to roll the dice and get double the amount.
So I've already hopped down and I'm tinkering around, taking a look at the wagon. What? He said something was broken on here, right? Ender, you sound like you're his friend. What's broken? What do you know about this? I'm not seeing anything wrong here. Oh, maybe it's under here. Hold on, let me look.
I don't know what's going on. I just showed up. I just want to go.
Do you want to make an investigation check, Beth?
Yeah.
To see if you can figure out what's wrong.
Yes. And it's
Take your D20.
Tinkerstrum
Tinks.
Folknor.
Roll the D20. Add your investigation modifier.
2. Plus 2 is 4.
You get up underneath and you start moving around, but as you get underneath, you roll into a pile of manure and you get a little distracted as far as things, and so you do not find what's wrong with that.
Stinky stinks Tinks strikes again. I'm gonna have to take a bath tonight.
So are we supposed to investigate too? Do we have to finish this? We have to fix the wagon by investigating?
Gunnar also said that we're waiting on equipment. So I'm just going to go back to my lodging and enjoy my night.
where are you staying?
Oh, come on.
Doesn't concern you.
Oh, yeah, there's a place. There's a place. Oh, but that's in your.
All right, I'm heading back to the inn. I don't know about you guys, but this is the last chance to get anything to drink. So let's go.
That was
I could use a drink.
Want to get some ale
I have
for the
drinks already.
You carry ale with you, I see.
I'm gonna tag along with Gary.
I guess I can join in on a few drinks.
Me too.
Better figure out who these people are.
I'll meet you guys there. Actually, I gotta jump in the river real quick. So fast.
Getting rid of that manure smell, I guess.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So we head over to the inn, and I asked the barkeep for some ale, a pint of ale.
Oh, coming right up. I can get that to you. As the halfling comes up, carries his pint of ale, kind of like bigger than him. Here you go.
Thanks. Slide the gold over. I don't know. I changed to a male.
A gold? Ooh. Are you, is this a tab?
It's covering my drinks.
Sure. Let's open up a tab.
All right. Have fun. Let me know when you want something.
I think I can smell Tinks over here.
All right, I attempt to get drunk until the equipment shows up.
I'd like to get to know you, kind folk.
So tell us about yourself, Tinks.
Well, I'm a gnome, and I tend to like to roam as I wander around, keeping my head above and under the ground. My folk like to tinker. We like to fix and to make. Creating is one of my favorite things besides music.
I think I like music too.
You think or you know?
Well, I think so. It was one of those things. I don't know if I picked it.
So how did you meet Gundren, Tinks?
I've been hanging around town looking for my next job, of something to do, and he seems like a fun adventure to head on and to see where it takes me and what to do next. So we just met basically, and he seems like he'll pay, which is good because I can always use a little more. But I'm mostly here just to create new songs and stories as I adventure around.
You're gonna keep us entertained while we're on the road, then.
Well, you know, maybe.
And you
I'll
said
roll in manure here and there.
A little gold never hurts, and as an ex-soldier, I'm always in high demand to be a bodyguard or a escort tier.
Did you fight in any of the recent wars?
Only as a scout. I did not see any big or large conflicts. I tried to stay as far away from those as I could.
So how do you know if you're a protector?
I was trained in the military.
You're a scout then?
Yeah.
All right. Weapon of choice?
The longbow, I prefer to keep my enemies at a distance. I also prefer to end things before they see me.
Well, we'll have to have a shooting competition at some point. I'm pretty good with my bow as well.
No, challenge accepted.
I have a bow. We can all go. But mine's just a crossbow.
Yours is a crossbow?
Ender, do you shoot?
He's drunk.
Honestly, people,
He says.
I'm just here to make some coin. And based off the fact that Gunnarsson just offered you guys all a cut, he's not expecting very many of you guys to survive. So there's no point in getting to know any of you.
As a true orc would say.
And I can detect evil or good, and he must be evil.
You do an insight
You get
roll
an insight
on
roll on Gary, see his nature.
Hey, Ender.
Sorry, Ender.
Insight to see about what?
His nature.
They're doing it. They're doing
Mind about
an insight roll to see whether I'm an evil or good person.
Okay, you guys can make an insight roll.
That's fascinating.
That's mother, not us.
Oh, well,
Okay.
Let me
Well,
roll.
it's not an insight roll. It's your senses. You can smell good or evil.
Right.
Oh, you're casting the spell?
Now I don't know how it works.
I don't know.
She
It just says that I can, let's see.
Okay.
I can detect good or evil.
I think it's a racial trait. She can smell good or evil.
Yes.
So it's her divine sense.
I have good nose.
As an action, you can detect good and evil until the end of your next turn. You can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet.
Yeah, I've got to use that to find out the undead that's all around.
Okay, that is not behind total cover. You can use this feature 4 times for long rest. So if you've rested, you can go ahead and smell Gary or smell Ender.
You can smell me too if you'd like.
Did you shower?
Are you casting that?
Well,
Yeah, she said like 3 times she wants to cast it. She needs to roll now.
So there's no roll. So you do your divine sense. The only celestial that pops up is yourself.
I'm a celestial.
Yeah, so you're half celestial. As an Asmarian. I believe, and there is no fiend or undead nearby at all.
Are only the fiend and the undead evil?
Yeah, fiends are like demon type creatures, undead or undead creatures. So they're creature types. So that lets you know if they're creature type around you. Like any monster or character that is a celestial, fiend, or undead.
Okay, why didn't I get a roll of dice?
Because it just automatically happens. You're just that good, you don't even need to roll a dice.
Okay.
So are you guys pulling out your bows inside the inn, or are you guys going around back to
we're
your
trying to target practice.
I'm not drunk enough to do that.
You want to go outside and do it? See who can shoot better?
Only if you put down some gold on it.
All right. 5 gold.
Whoa,
5 gold.
5 gold? She must be really good.
We're just rich. I mean, she's got our tab for us too.
That's true.
I mean, we haven't heard her background yet.
Yeah, see, I couldn't be rich because people wouldn't trust me if I was like in the temple and rich too. So I have to be like,
A nun.
no, I'm not a nun, but I'm like,
She's like a celestial.
I'm wealthy, but I'm not like super wealthy, like obnoxious wealthy.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm shooting a number. You guys are too concerned about your gold. Fine, we'll do 1 gold.
I'll put up 1 gold for this competition. Are you in, Angel?
Oh, I just have a crossbow. That's not my. I don't think it goes very far. I don't have very many power.
You can still, I mean, it's still shooting. So if you want to shoot with it, you can still
Yeah,
shoot.
shoot with us. Let's see.
Okay, I want to shoot, but I don't want to pay money.
No, that's how it works. You got to put something down to play with us. Makes it more interesting.
Well, let me watch, and then maybe I'll see who I can fight against.
What about you, Tinks?
I was saying, meanwhile, I'm sitting on the ground. Wait, are we outside now? We're outside now, right? Anyway, I'm sitting on the ground and I'm building a little frog creature, and he pops to life, pounces up on his legs, and I built a little bow for this little guy, and I go, ooh, he's shooting first, and so the frog pulls his bow back and launches an arrow straight at the target.
Oh, does he make
And
it?
I mean, it hits the target, but it's like the
It's in a
second
bullseye?
circle out.
Oh, third circle out.
It's like,
This is like a little frog.
it's like yeah, this is a small itty bitty
It's a little
thing.
toy.
It's a little toy thing.
There's just randomly a target out of the end.
I mean, it's a hay bale, straw bale.
Yeah, hay bale and
Hay
the,
bale.
We put a
put
bucket
that
for
on it or
a.
something.
So Kia and Zen are putting the money in.
Yep.
Okay, so each of you guys need to take out a bow.
Ryan
And
and Kai.
what?
Kai?
Kai.
Hi.
Hi.
K-A-I?
To say Kaiara.
Kaya.
Kai.
Kayara. Okay. So you guys pull out your bow, and then you need the 2 of you to roll an attack dice. So you roll your d20.
So you,
Which
a
one's
D20,
attack?
but then
I thought
Is
it
there
was
any-
based on our our
Strength.
modifiers.
dexterity or something.
Yes. So you roll your d20, and then you add in your hit modifier.
Oh, let me see what my.
Okay, so I'm rolling my D20. I got.
What did you
what'd
get?
A one.
I got a 14. Sorry, I got a 14.
Okay.
But I need to add in my 5 hit modifier, so I got a 19.
Okay.
My
So,
Can you want to roll me one, Ryan?
Yeah.
okay.
Is this the right one, Mark?
Yes. She got a 7.
But my hit modifier's a 4.
A 4. So you guys stand up right next to each other. You guys both pull at the same time. You guys aim on, and Zen lets go, and it pretty much hits dead center. And Kai has had a little more drink than she realized one gold piece would buy. And so she was kind of like, I got this, but they kind of looked around and shot the wrong hay bale. Oh.
But she got a bullseye, right?
Stumble over while I was doing that too.
Hey,
What's that?
if you can't beat it, what else?
Oh, it's because I'm drunk. Here you go. We'll do this again in the morning. That's 3 in the morning.
You guys go and collect your arrows and put them back in your quiver so you don't have to lose one. You guys go back in. And as you guys come back in, Ender has down like the entire gallon of ale that was sitting on your table, and there's no more ale on the table left anymore.
Wow.
It was good. It was good.
We're supposed to
And I'm
him
the
with our
dead.
lives
Yeah.
to get to the
While Ender is drunk, I will stealthily try to pickpocket him and see if he has any information
And
on.
I immediately grabbed him by the throat.
No. So, Mark, I need you to do a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
And so this is a
And I'm the designated driver.
There's no driver.
I'm driving the wagon.
so
You guys
has to drive the wagon.
I could build something. Make it automated.
So again, Gary, you need to do a perception check.
How what's his negative modifier for being inebriated on his perception?
So
Ooh, well done.
so being a drunk, it's considered poison, and so poison is
Well, you said I only drank a gallon, and I'm 6 feet, 250 pounds. That's like I'm one can in.
So a poison, it would be Gary. You said your point was to get as drunk as possible. Sorry, Andy. You said you would get as drunk as possible. So you're
Right,
pretty.
but you guys shot one arrow, so I mean I'm not drunk yet.
You're drunk, Gary. You're drunk. Or Ender.
So-
You're
I'm not drunk.
drunk.
Gary, you need to roll You need to roll a d20 twice,
I can't
and
hear
take
you.
the lower of the two numbers.
With what modifier?
You need to go upstairs and
Well, you're doing a perception. So your perception is -1. So you roll 2d20s, take your worst roll and -1.
All right. My worst roll is 10 minus 1 is 9.
Okay, and Mark, what did you roll?
I do a d20.
You roll d20.
Okay, and then my sleight of hand is +3. So I got a 10 and I got a +3 for my sleight of hand modifier. So I got 13.
So 13. 9. So you're rummaging around. So you walk by trying to bump in and see if he has anything in his pockets. He's drunk and he feels a tap. He doesn't know what's going on, but he just kind of like thinks he has an itch and starts going, "Ugh," and starts like itching his back when you hit him. And you notice that he has a coin purse. You weren't able to take it from him. He has a coin purse, but other than that, you don't really see any other documents or paper or anything on him.
Yeah, as I pass him, I say, "You need to watch out and drink less, buddy."
I push him.
Don't be so feisty. I'm gonna save your neck one of these days.
We haven't even hit the road yet.
Yeah, you guys need to be sober.
For a wagon ride? I think we'll just take turns. We'll go through this rotate.
Ready for the undead that are coming.
There's no undead.
Yes,
Undead.
undead everywhere.
Except for here.
Good. So you guys have a few drinks. You chat a little bit. As long as there's no any other questions you guys had, you guys go away to your established inns and housing. Is there anything else you guys wanted to ask or say?
What about housing?
We're going to bed.
You guys are going to go off your separate ways unless there's something else you guys want to ask or talk to each other about.
Oh no.
On my way to bed, I go out to the hail bay that they were shooting arrows at, and I cleave it in half with my great axe.
I still the arrows. So that they
No,
can
we already
it.
have
No,
the
we
Oh,
already-
yeah. Oh, you took the I don't steal anyway. So I guess
Then
my
I go out to
character-
bed. Mother, stupid people.
Okay.
So you guys able to sleep, so you guys can do a long rest. The
Oh,
mother,
I'm long rest. I can do it 4 more times.
that's right. So by taking a long rest, she gets her abilities back, so she can do the divine sense more.
Cool.
Um,
Do I have to press something?
so on you guys' character sheets, if you have the digital one in front of you, there is a button that's called long rest.
Oh, I should be doing
Long
that
rest,
on
okay.
mine.
It says
So-
take a
Oh, I clicked something.
Mother, if you have a smartphone, which I know you have a fancy one you bought, you can
Yeah.
pull it from your smartphone and you can do everything digitally.
Okay, what do I do? Go to
your D&D Beyond.
well, I don't know how to do that.
Take long rest.
Type D&D Beyond in the browser.
Is this different? It says something about recovery.
On my
Yeah, that's okay.
shell.
Take long rest.
Do you think we could go? Wait, no. Brian has a little link, right? Did you
Yeah,
give me a
but
link?
you could just go to
Dungeon Master Drover.
Yeah, I think the official title is Dungeon Master Drover.
Yes, Dungeon Master Drover. That,
No, hang out.
Yes. Yeah.
like Simon says. Let's do that.
No, not that.
Did all of you guys find the long rest button?
Mother hasn't. I mean, Angel has not.
Ender hasn't found it. He's still a little drunk.
Is Ender playing a game while on top of playing our game?
No, I have it split screen, so it looks a little bit different. It's not like full screen.
Yeah, so in that case, you have to click on your name. You click on your name
For your picture.
on the picture, and there's a long rest under your picture.
All right, I see it.
I need to click on it.
This doesn't work well on the phone.
Oh, I can look at other people.
You can.
I'm not trying to. I want to remember their names.
Okay, so you guys all rest. You come back in the morning to the same, what do you call that? To the same stable, and there is the wagon hitched up, the 2 oxen. Everything looks good, and the stable master comes out to Ender, and
Who comes out to under?
the stable master
Okay.
comes up to Abel and says, "The wagon's all good, and all the equipment's there. I think you guys are good to get going. You guys have fun." And he walks away.
Cowabunga, let's get going.
I climb in the driver's seat and take off.
No, you better not drive.
I'm hopping along and excitedly.
I've already taken
jumping.
off.
As you guys travel, you get out of the not Watertown,
Never.
Neverwinter. As you travel, I would like to know where position or where you guys are at the travel. So if someone's taking point and being driving it, and if someone's scouting ahead, or someone's just taking point and being observant, whereas if someone's taking a nap in the back versus walking alongside, it's kind of like marching. As we travel, it's good to have a marching order as far as what's going on.
As I'm the scout from the military, I go up ahead, not trusting anyone else to do the job, and get out in front of the party to make sure there's no danger up ahead.
Hey, how can I get my long rest?
You go off your character? Is there room like on the wagon or in the wagon or on top of the wagon?
Next to me, there is.
I don't know what kind of wagon this is, so I'm trying to picture this.
There's
I don't have a map.
two seats. There's able to get 2 seats up front. So Ender's kind of taking up about 1.5. Might slide over, so he takes over the entire thing, but he's sitting kind of in the front. There's another seat, and then there's space to like clamber on top of the on top of the equipment. There's not like seats in the wagon, but you can like sit on top of some of the crates and barrels.
Okay, so I'm sitting on top of the crates and barrels, keeping a bird's eye view of the things around us. I have a sense of passive wisdom or passive investigation, something like that. I'm using all my senses. Keep it
You're sensible.
I have like 3 of them. I don't know the difference between them. Keeping all my senses open to make sure there's no trouble or danger.
Okay.
How do I get my sleep?
It doesn't matter, no.
Yeah, Mark.
I have to have my 4 long
Dungeon
rest.
Master Drover can do it if needs be.
Yeah, give her a long rest.
Okay, I'll give you a long rest.
Yeah, mine's not showing.
Oh, okay.
The little black one?
Okay. So, the wagon load you guys traveled south, out of Neverwinter. It's a beautiful day, given you're up in the up north. Neverwinter's a town in the high north, so it's warm and sunny, but it's more like 60s, 70s degrees, and the sun is beating down. You guys pass a lot of farms and hills along the main road that goes south of here to the other towns. Mark, as you're going up ahead, again, this is a traveled town. This is a traveled main way, going from Neverwinter down south to the other main towns. Mark, as you look ahead, you see a large pile of smoke. Not smoke, a large pile of dust, what looks like dust, coming up from in front of you. You can't see what it is as it's on the kind of the opposite side of the hill, a ways away, but there's a large cloud of dust coming towards you guys.
I
Come back.
take out my dice and roll the dice in my hand to decide whether or not I go forward to investigate or go back to notify the rest of the party. Me being superstitious as I am, I leave these decisions up to fate, and
Ooh, interesting.
Which dice do you roll?
I'm gonna roll the D4. If it's 1 or 2, I'm going to go ahead. If it's 3 or 4, I got a 1, so I'm gonna go
We're
forward and investigate the cloud of dust.
So you jog forward, trying to figure out what it is, and as you
Also, what kind of terrain are we in?
you are on a main road that travels south. That's a hilly kind of just path that goes along down. There's not many settlements or anything in between here, but there's a hill.
Okay.
Why don't we have a map of everything, of where things are? And where we're going.
1 second.
Oh yeah, how far ahead of the cloud of dust are we from the wagon?
So Mark is.
Is Mark the only one who can see it, or can we see the cloud of dust?
You guys can start seeing it as it kind of. I mean, he was up ahead a ways,
Right.
scouting ahead, And so as he starts jogging up there to look, he's coming. You guys can start seeing it. And he comes and crosses a hill, and you see a large caravan traveling north, the opposite direction, towards Neverwinter.
The caravan of what?
Just a large caravan.
Okay.
That's what you see?
Mhm.
Oh.
I decide.
Who's
I try to do a. As I'm on top of this hill, I am peering into the dust to see if there's anything odd or weird about this caravan that's coming towards us.
Make a perception roll.
D20.
Yep, 20 and add your perception.
I got 19, so I got 22, which is impossible.
No, you can get up to like 30. 30 is like the top max usually.
Okay. So I got 23.
So with your elven eye, you look ahead and you can tell that it's obviously a caravan of what looks like a merchant. It looks like a merchant caravan coming up the road. Probably 3-4 wagons full of stuff coming up, traveling towards Neverwinter.
What is the stuff?
You can't see inside he can't see inside the wagon.
I want to know what we're carrying.
I do too.
What are you looking at?
Is it my turn?
So
I
Mark,
don't want to interrupt the.
so Mark, that's what you see. You see it's obvious that it is a merchant's caravan. There's 3-4 wagons. There's people driving on each wagon, and there is a group of of caravan guards traveling with it.
I decide to, instead of keep moving forward, I decide to wait for our caravan to catch up to us so that I'm with the caravan as we're passing by the caravan.
Okay. So you sit along the side, you find, a nice stick, and you start, drawing in the dirt and playing around, waiting around and staring at things. And in the meantime, Beth is sitting in the wagon, and you start going through the.
Well, I've been attempting to make conversation with Ender and decided to give up for a little bit and start rummaging around.
You look around, and the wagon is full of mining equipment, axe, hammers, shovels. There's grain and some whiskey and some ale. There's salted meats. And so just it looks like an outfit for a mine.
For
Standard.
mining?
Be expected.
Good thing there's some axes because I didn't get
Hey,
an axe. And that's my
Can I
special
see what she's doing? Because I'm sitting above all these crates and stuff.
Can you what?
Can she see?
Can I
Whatever.
see everything she sees? Because I'm sitting above the crates. So
Yeah, you can see her rummaging around, looking in the boxes and seeing what's going on.
I'm kind of talking it out loud to her too. Oh, look, mining equipment. Ah, I recognize these things. Oh, yeah, these are the parts that go on the twister roundabouters that roll down the tracks. And good old friendly pickaxes. Yep. I've seen these before. I know all about this stuff back in my mining days. Yep, this is all the equipment we need for getting the mine up and running. Seems like that's what
What
we're
kind of
gonna
mine
do.
are we gonna do?
So,
What do you
Ryan,
Should we
hold
investigate that?
on. Can I do like a history check or whatever to see what I know about this city of Paladin?
Phandalven?
Phandalven? Yeah.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So, me being curious and seeing all this mining equipment, start to wonder a little bit more about Paladin. So I think back to my studies of what I learned, and I do a roll, so I don't know.
So what do you learn?
So what can I remember?
She does a body roll.
What kind of roll do I do?
You do a history roll.
I know, but I don't know how this works.
So
What
You
number?
roll a d20,
2.
Uh-huh.
and then you look at your skills, and you find the history, and you add in the modifier.
But how do you know which roll to?
Why do you
one?
keep rolling me? Horrible.
So
You got a 5.
everything,
Is everything a 20? Or what's
No.
not a
so
D?
everything in the skills column is a d20. You always roll
Okay.
a d20 for the skills column.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I
So
want to press the button.
Yeah,
Right.
you'll take marks. Okay, there, that's a good one.
You can only roll once.
Okay.
She got a
I
7.
got a 7.
A 7 total. Is that what you rolled?
7
7 total
Okay.
with my modifier.
You have a little bit of a headache from.
Hold on. I'm trying to listen.
What's up, Shell?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Okay. You have a little bit of a headache from last night shooting contest. And so all you can really remember is what you studied or what you studied in your studies recently. Basically what I sent you earlier.
Okay.
What do you
you
know
have-
about
I don't know
it? So
anything
tell
about
us.
Paladin. Other than it's a mining town.
Oh, that's
Okay.
interesting. I was just going there.
It's a small
Oh.
frontier mining town. That's the extent of my knowledge. Okay.
Yeah.
So do you guys know anything about Paladin?
Phandalven.
Phandalven? Anyone ever been there before? Ender?
Yep, it's where we're going.
What's it like?
What's up coming up?
City, full of people.
Very descriptive, Ender. You're so helpful.
Mm.
Oh yeah, because I can do like that. Let me see.
That was a very confused look on his face.
I've seen many a small mining town in my days, and I imagine this one's not very different.
Because you're a rock hounder?
Maybe I've been here before. I'm a gnome. I live underground.
Okay.
Yeah.
You must have seen a lot of mines then.
I've spent my fair time in them over the centuries.
Is there any that you like the most, or
The ones that I get to know the most.
I just feel like there's something disturbing there.
okay?
Angel senses evil.
You sense evil there.
Yes. I do.
Mm.
You feel like there's something evil in the mine?
No, well, I don't know if it's in the mine, just somewhere around that town.
Paladin.
Yeah.
Not Paladin. What is it,
What is
Ryan?
it?
It looks like
Landowner?
Phandalven.
Paladin.
I bet it's
Phandalin. Phandalven.
Phandalven.
I'm gonna write that down.
Well, isn't the PH an F sound?
Sometimes.
Phandalven.
Phandalven.
Okay, Ryan, has the caravan caught up with me yet?
Yeah. So the caravan or your wagon.
Both.
They meet you about the same time. So as Ender, as you guys coming up around this crest, a large party starts coming up from the other way as there's wagons coming up toward you.
I stop I pull back on the reins, put my great axe on my shoulder, and wait for the party to show up.
Oh, we're gonna have a party?
Seeing Gary's obvious intent for bloodshed, I
Oh, you
put
just
myself
signed.
on a. I look around for any sort of cover that I could use that I could shoot from behind if something happens.
Okay, I mean there's bushes and weeds and stuff. You can kind of there's not quite a huge tree by you currently, but there is. I mean, if you want to get low to the ground, there's some kind of hidden things.
Why
If you
can't
want
we
to.
see
So I just kind of try to prepare for the worst.
Are you trying to be like stealthy?
So are these other orgs that are on this
At this
caravan?
point,
You didn't
no,
specify
they were just
the race,
merchants with
merchant.
guards.
What kind of merchant?
So I'm not trying to be stealthy because at this point I believe they've already seen me. I'm just trying to put myself in a good position.
Okay.
I'm going to move a little bit back. I'm going to move back from the road, maybe a little bit towards a more defensible position.
Okay.
I
You guys come at the wagon stop, and this large train comes up around you. There's smoke billowing all, not smoke, dust coming up all around you, and the head wagon starts coming up, and the person in the head wagon bellows up, "Move aside, you guys! Move aside, you little wagon!" Yelling at Ender as their big wagons start coming up towards you guys.
So, Gary, do you move aside?
No.
The
Run! Turn the other cheek.
the half orc just sits there with his battle axe and with this little grin, with his little tusk sticking out, just like grinning. And these humans like kind of give him a little shirk and start cursing as they start, and their wagon kind of like just skirt the edge, but not falling off, and just start walking by you. And as they walk by, there's some guards kind of just staring, giving you guys the stink eye, and like half orcs, whatever, they're kind of just mumbling. And they start going by. First wagon passes, and the second one.
Do I see any of the wagons that look like there's a merchant on it?
Well, yeah, all three of them.
The merchant was probably the head merchant was on the second wagon.
Before he passes, I extend the great axe out in front of him and as a like a stop sign.
Ender, we need to have peace. Peace.
Whoa there! What are you guys selling?
No goods for the like of you. Get on your way. We're up to the town, to the city.
So I go from the flat stop sign to razor at his neck. What are you selling?
At this point, he whistles and clicks his finger, and there's probably like 10, 15 guards with crossbows pointing crossbows at you.
Unfazed,
I've got my arrow in my quiver.
Ooh, I've got a crossbow.
Unfazed, I say, what are you selling?
Nothing to you.
Wasn't my question.
What if I
are you
intervene?
selling?
What if I intervene and ask them nicely what they're saying? Do you think they would tell me?
She will say that, Mother. So say that, oh, I'm intervening, and then say what you're going to say.
Oh yeah, I want to intervene and cause peace, and just ask them nicely. What are they selling?
What do you say?
What are you selling?
There you go. Oh, we just have food and, common wares and pots and pans and equipment for the town up in Northwinter.
Huh. And I flick the reins and keep going straight down the middle of the road.
I like food.
As the wagon passes, I scold Ender. I'm not here to die because you want to be stubborn. Next time we pass something, don't try to start a fight.
I spit at his feet and keep going without looking at him.
You guys make your way. Rest of the day, the evening is uneventful. You guys, the sun sets, and you guys are able to pull aside. There's nothing really in between here and where your turnoff is. You're almost to the turnoff now, but it's kind of getting the evening duskets. Are you guys going to push harder to get to the turnoff? Or are you guys going to pull over and cancel?
What do you mean by turn off?
So you guys are traveling south on the main road, the high road, which is the main road that travels from Neverwinter all the way down the coast of Storm Coast, all the way down to the big cities. And so the turn off to Phandalven is before you get to next town, there's a turnoff to the left to head eastward towards Phandalven. So it's like
How far is it?
it's like a double track, a small little track thing.
And how far is it from the turnoff to Phandalven?
It's another day to get. So if you push harder here, I mean, it's still like a day and a half till you get to Phandalven.
I think
I
we
just keep pushing on till we get to the turnoff to go, to set up camp in the crossroads in between the main road and the turnoff.
Is there a truck stop there?
There's no truck stop. There's hardly even a sign. I mean, it's pretty much kind of like a dirt path that's more than just a farmer's path.
Is it down low or should we be up on a high ground? Camp up high.
Do you want to? You guys can get there. Are you wanting to investigate to see if you can find a high mound to set up camp?
Sure. Do I get a roll?
You do get a roll.
Okay, I want to roll.
Yeah, you roll your d20, and you can do an investigation check.
Oh. Investigation. Oh, just one. Oh,
Got a 12.
I wanted to do it. That was
Okay,
my whole plan.
Sorry. You pressed
But
the
that was a good one. I'll roll it next time. He said 12 plus 1, right? Or
No,
does
it's
it already
11 plus 1 is
count?
12.
Oh.
Yeah. So you go off to look around, and there it's pretty much flat where you're at right now. You could go quite a ways off, but the wagon wouldn't get up to the top of the hill. So really, all it is kind of right around the turn.
Is there a water source around?
There is none. You guys are a few miles off the coast, and currently there's not really a big water source now.
Okay. Okay, so what are we going to do? Are we going to camp here or where are we going?
We're at the turnoff.
I wish we had a map.
You guys, you push harder, so it's later in the evening. It's past night. I mean, you get there about a little after dusk, so you're still able to see the turnoff.
Oh, yeah, we better not miss the turnoff, guys.
I can see in the dark, so I don't have any problem.
I can see
finding
the
the
place.
place.
I'm not worried.
Rachelle sure can.
I actually saw one of the characters that could see well in the dark, and I thought about it. Just for kids. Okay, so we
so
pull
you
up.
pull off, you guys set up camp.
Pull up.
Are you guys gonna do any watch during the night, or are you guys just gonna head out to sleep?
Of course, we have to do a watch.
Yeah, we better. There's undead everywhere.
All right, guys. I'll take the first shift of night watch.
I'll take the second shift.
I'll sleep. And I lay down. I lay my head down next to the fire and go to sleep.
Okay, I'll do the third watch, and Beth, you can have fourth watch.
Usually, there's only about 3 watches throughout the night.
And they're 4. I heard there was 4.
You can do 4 if you want. Yeah. Anyone who wants to do so.
Well, I made the fire, so I'm good.
So each of you guys need to do a perception roll.
Oh, good.
A perception roll?
I get it wrong.
Yeah, for nighttime.
So Rachelle's first.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what is it's the D20 again? Oh, you get a 4 plus? How do you get a 4 plus? Why do I have a bad
You
one?
have,
I got a
no,
total of
uh,
22,
0.
Brian.
Okay. Everyone else falls asleep. You keep the fire stoked a little bit and have a enjoyable night of silence underneath the stars. And you look around and you look up and you see some beautiful shooting stars in the sky shooting by, and you are just at hearing the snoring orc.
I nudged the orc occasionally to shut him up.
Say that again.
I nudged and kicked the orc to shut him up. He's ruining my peaceful night.
Just shoot him with that crossbow. But you'll probably miss and hit that.
Only if she's drunk.
Okay, I think, Mark, you were next.
Yep.
You roll your perception.
Built to 23.
Wow. I'm going to
23.
get a bad one.
You, Kaya,
Kai.
Kai will wake you up and points out some of the shooting stars, and you go up and you. By this point, you know you're pretty much already done with nighttime, and so you just get up and start walking off into the woods, looking around, and as you're out, your perception is high. Were you all
Who?
Mark? Were you all a survival? A survival. check?
Survivor.
Got a 21. That's 2 20s in a row.
Well, I'm going to get a
Wait.
bad one because you guys are just taking all the good numbers.
Wait, Mark, did you roll a natural 20?
Yes, I rolled
Yes.
a natural 20 and then a +1. My modifier is 21.
Okay, so whenever you roll a natural 20, let me know, because pretty much a natural 20 is like the rare perfectness.
Yeah, so I got a natural 20 last time as well. So on my
Okay.
perception and my survival, I got a natural
So
20.
you go out by yourself, and you end up
Finding water and some berries.
you get some water, you find some berries, and you find like 5 rabbits, and you're able to catch like 6 rabbits and bring them into camp and start like.
You murdered them in their sleep.
No, rabbits are nocturnal, so they're moving around at night.
Oh, cool.
So he goes out and he's just like, seeing everything. He's like, he hears and sees the wolf off in the distance just howling. He sees birds fly by as if it was like daylight, and he gets he comes in and he starts and he catches these rabbits and kind of makes an early breakfast for himself in the middle of the night. And
For me, because I'm next. He's got
at this point, he comes back and starts cooking, and the smell that wakes up
me.
Angel. Wakes up Angel.
Yeah.
And Angel, I'd like you to do a perception roll.
Okay, can you make that to a 0? Okay, no, but I get a roll. And
Okay,
what do I do?
You
Just
just
push it.
press the...
Oh, right. Right. I have a 6. The
A 6?
undead are coming.
Well, you can use your sense to
Okay.
know if...
So you wake up to this beautiful.
There's more threats than just the undead in this world.
You wake up to you're asleep, Bev.
I'm so asleep.
You wake up to this beautiful smell of rabbits. You wake up like, oh, sweet, and you eat this, nice little midnight snack, and you just fill your belly, and you get so content and full that you just fall back asleep.
Oh,
And
yeah,
you
that
miss
would
your
probably
ride.
be true.
The dawn awakes. Everyone wakes up to realizing that no one's been on watch for a while, unless Zen stayed awake.
I was planning to.
Okay. So then you sit there. You hand over to Angel a spit of rabbit. She eats it, and you watch it. She like tries to stay awake on her night watch and just like falls asleep, like holding onto this rabbit as she's like.
I need 9 hours of sleep.
I only need 4 hours of sleep, so I'm a widow.
A widow?
We go into meditative trance for 4 hours, and we're good.
That's beautiful. And very helpful.
You should always be our
At least one of them watches.
I'm grateful to have you.
Makes a good scout.
You guys wake up to a nice, good, hearty meal of rabbit, and you guys head off your way, heading down. Ender wakes up, eats the full like just swallows the rabbit whole, and then jumps in the wagon, just starts going off.
Good rabbit. Thanks.
You guys take up camp and start following after him. What's you guys' marching order today?
What do you mean we
Our
kept
marching
following?
order.
We're marching instead of on the wagon?
I'm out in front again.
I'm on top again.
I'm driving.
Top. I've got shotgun.
Tinks on top with me then.
Yep. And I've got my pan flute out, just welcoming the morning with a beautiful little tune.
Okay, sing for us. Oh, is that it?
The pan flute's like what Peter Pan has, right?
Oh,
So,
So
it's just
I brought
playing.
one of those back from Chile, and the other day I started playing on it. It was kind of fun. Charlie tried to play it too.
Cool.
Yeah, he's gonna spit on it.
oh,
Oh, look.
oh! Look, we have a map finally.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where am I supposed to click you?
Um.
I just see you.
And this is us.
You go to Rachelle.
Well, this is currently Zin. You guys are still in the wagon. He's scouting ahead. Maybe how far ahead are you wanting to scout, Mark? Zin.
I would say that I would go. Let's see. 185 feet.
Okay. So you're up ahead a little bit of them, and as you come up around, you come into. You guys are on this kind of like it's not a nice road. It's kind of more like dirt. What do you call those things in the road?
Potholes.
Ruts. There's some ruts, dirt kind of and rocky stones. There's some muddy thing around there, and you come up to where two hills kind of where the road comes in between these two hills, and you look ahead of you, and you can see that there is a splatter of like dried blood on the ground, and what looks like is a drag mark off to the right from the blood mark.
Look at the drag mark.
You can see it.
So someone wants to investigate.
Again, I leave it up to chance and roll my d4 to see what I do. It's a 3, so I go back to the caravan
to tell him.
to tell to report about what I saw.
Come tell us.
So where is that? Where we are?
I was
You're
scouting.
with us.
I was scouting up ahead, and there's a great place for an ambush. I saw some dried blood and some. It looked like someone tried to cover it up, but didn't do a very good job. So everyone needs to be on edge.
How far up is it?
At this point, about 100 feet.
Feet?
Yep.
What's our battle plan, guys?
I can just do my like force stuff and just.
I charge into the woods.
Leroy Jenkins.
Andrew, we gotta stick together.
No, I charged into the woods already. I don't know if you're.
Now yelled it after you. Andrew! He's not very stealthy, is he? I decide to, what's the word I'm looking for? Like sneak into the woods, kind of behind, but like back and behind. To
So
see if
you
I
guys,
can find anything.
I'll drive the wagon because I can just use my force to make peace.
So I'm following Ender, but in a more sneaky, stealthy path.
So Ryan, would the hills to the left and the right, would they be considered forest?
yes.
Okay.
Oh, dude.
So
I use my I don't know, is it perception? Is that what tells me?
Wait 1 second. I need to know. So Mother is driving the wagon.
Angel.
Sorry, Angel's just driving the wagon. Are you guys?
Oh, cute. It's our little avatars on there.
Yeah.
I'm going
Yes.
to leave.
Oh, it's me. Okay, so what does everyone else look like? Can we blow
so
that
you're
up?
driving the wagon.
Uh-huh.
Gary ran.
That's me.
Ender
That's
ran in.
Tinks. That's
Me.
Kia. Kai. That's
Gary?
Ender.
Okay.
But Ender's charging off into the woods.
But why am I I'm the farthest away from the woods.
I know. I'm still
He's
Okay.
trying to. So
so
and you are charging off this way or this way?
I'm charging towards where the thing was
The
dragged.
blood. Where the
Where the
blood?
thing was dragged?
Yeah,
Yep.
he's gonna go kill
Okay.
him.
So you're running up towards where there's the drag mark, right?
Well, I'm running into the woods though. Like I see the drag. I'm making a beeline straight towards where they drug the body.
Okay. Mother, you're still Angel, you're still driving the wagon up. What's Zen? What are you up to?
I am going to what's the scale on this? Like from the blood stain to the hill, how far is that?
Oh, he's
Let's
gonna-
go to the hill. Which hill? So each square is about 5 feet. Well, I guess you guys can't see that.
So
as
Ryan,
well.
I'm not directly behind Gary. I'm like off to the left in the forest, like kind of doing like a back behind,
behind Gary.
sneak, like a
She's
sneak.
running along cover.
Like I went into the forest to see through the group there. I want to sneak up behind them. When Gary goes in front of them, I'm going to be sneaking up behind them and.
Oh
snagging
no,
them
there's
from the
two
back.
drag marks now.
Yep.
Why'd you
So-
show me two drag marks?
Because Gary's charging.
So, Shell, you would coming down here on the south side or the east side, west side?
The east,
This one? What did it say?
the east, north, south, east.
Okay.
I'm like
Coming around
into the east forest, yeah, like coming up
Yeah.
around back way that way.
This
Okay,
is,
I go
this
to
is
the
all.
What?
So,
We already passed. Or are we going north? Are we heading
this
that
is
way?
all like bushes. So this is like, imagine what do you call that stuff? Sagebrush. So this is all like dense sagebrush.
Mhm.
So it's not like full cover. This is the sagebrush. These are trees. This is kind of like sagebrush. So
What's that
you're
green
following him.
line?
He's running in.
Then a fence, the
What are you
line.
doing?
Oh, I'm just coming up
Are
behind.
you following in the? Are you on the wagon?
I'm on the wagon.
Okay. Zen, I never heard what you're doing, Zen.
I'm going to go towards the northwest hill or try to go around,
And scout and see what's going on.
over that way as well to hopefully use my bow and arrow before anything happens.
Okay. As Ender marches and busts through these and follows the track, he sees a horse that has been shot
Oh,
and dragged and almost kind of like partly eaten as well. So it's kind of like eaten. It's been dead for maybe about a day or so. And Ender recognizes that it is the horse of Gundren.
the horse of Gundren?
The guy
Um,
who was going to pay us.
Yeah, the guy that we're doing.
and so
His friend.
you look down, you see the horse of Gundren is his saddlebags are completely ripped open. Everything seems to be gone. The horse is happy and has been shot by like arrows and been dragged around over here to try to kind of conceal it.
I continue on.
To what?
To the
No,
other
I think-
drag mark?
I go deeper in. I go deeper into the ambush area.
Okay.
To
So,
see the other second drag, right, Gary?
Yep. I see the second drag. I keep
Do
running.
you say anything, or do you just keep running in?
I just keep running in.
Okay, so this is where we need to like conceptualize. Even though everyone heard what I said, no one else knows what it is. That makes
Oh,
sense because he didn't say anything. I told Gary that I told Ender that information. He heard it, and so unless he tells you guys, or unless he says I'm going to tell everything you say to me, then You guys don't know anything. So all you know is everyone else hears Ender go run in and just start like booking it in.
And as Ender's leaving, I am just reaching the horses.
Okay.
Okay. And I noticed, so it's you said it's Gundern's horse, right?
Yes. Gary starts trying to plow his way through.
Right. And I stop and I look over everything. I look for clues and hints of what have happened. I look through the saddlebags.
Okay.
And use my perception.
Yep. I want well, question. Are you trying to figure out what happened with the battle?
I'm just looking for clues for anything that would lead me to what happened, who took them, what took them.
And her first question is, does she recognize that it's Gunderson?
Yeah, so Rachelle, I want you to do an investigation check.
An investigation. Okay.
So, ooh,
15. Well, for me anymore.
I didn't.
15. So
Yeah.
you're ruffling through. As you ruffling through, you can see some. You can obviously see that it looked like the horse was shot and fell, and everything was taken from it. And afterwards, it started being eaten. And while you're looking around it, you all hear. You guys all hear a yip and a kind of a screech. And I need you guys to roll initiative. Everyone needs to roll initiative.
Which dice is initiative?
So everyone rolls the d20,
Okay.
and then you add your initiative roll.
Oh, it's at the top.
Yeah, it's at the top. It says initiative. So we roll your d20.
Okay, Ryan.
I don't see initiative on there.
do we get a positive?
I got a 10.
Wait. Don't tell me. Just everyone needs to roll it and get one, and I will ask you what it is. We have Kaya. We have Tinks.
Oh, that's Rachelle.
Kai. We have Kai. We have Angel. We have Ender. We have Zin. Do you have anyone? You guys, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So okay, I need Kaya.
Hi, Ara.
Kayara.
Maybe you want to do our full name. That might help you.
Yeah, Kayara. I'll do Kayara. That'll help. Okay, Kayara, what's yours?
What, Ryan?
What was yours?
What dungeon
What's your
master?
initiative?
11.
11. Okay, Tinks.
I am 7 + 2, 9.
9. Angel.
Please.
3.
Okay, but I still need you to go play it.
Ender.
I rolled a 13, so plus 2 is 15.
15. Okay. And Zin.
10.
10. Okay. Now, so this is the first combat. Woohoo!
This is our first combat.
So as Kayara, and
Good.
yeah, and Ender, as Ender charges off down through the bushes, kind of getting stuck a little bit as he's going through. Kayara is investigating, and Zen behind you, you hear these yips, and 3 goblins pop out from the trees with arrows drawn and shoot at you guys.
At who?
Well, I'm assuming at me.
So you guys don't know that. Mark, you're kind of actually hidden from them.
You're hidden. So who?
Oh, so I'm down the hill from them?
They're probably shooting us.
So they get a surprise round. They get a surprise round on you guys because they popped up and surprised you. So they get to go first, and then we'll go in the order of initiative. So 2 of them knock their arrows and shoot at Kayara. So, Kayara, I need to know what your armor class is.
I need you to say that again. I couldn't hear anything.
I need to know what your armor class is.
My armor class?
Yeah.
So from
13.
13. So the way battle works is that everyone, when it's your turn to attack or do your action, you roll a d20 to see if you hit. So you roll a d20, then you add in your modifier for your attack. And that number has to equal or be greater than the person's AC or armor class.
So
Who's armor scoring?
So Ryan, the goblin, or sorry, Dungeon Master, the goblins shot at Kayara and Ender.
What?
Did the goblins shoot at?
You don't know yet. I'm doing the first one. So one of them knocks back and shoots at Kayara, and the second one does the same. One of them goes wide and hits the bush next to you, but one of them hits you, Beth. Not
Me?
Beth. Sorry,
Kayara?
Kayara. And it does it does a 7 points of damage to you.
Oh,
But I can heal her.
What is that? Like, where do I mark it?
So at the top, you should see your health,
Uh-huh.
and you want to click on the health, and then there should be a spot to either decrease or increase. You type in 7, and then you hit damage.
I hit 7.
So maybe I should run.
Are you doing it on a computer or are you doing it on your phone?
I'm doing it on the computer, Ryan.
Okay, so you type in 7, and then you hit damage.
Damage 7?
Yes.
Where's health?
Your health. No, this right here. So you click on that.
Oh, hit points.
Hit points. Yeah, health is hit points, and then you can scroll up.
Grandpa's gonna put you to bed because it's bedtime, okay?
We can all do the right thing.
Okay, Father, just read him a
Read a
normal
book.
book. Don't read him scriptures. Just read him a normal book.
Just down there, any of those. Take a book. You want to read a book with Grandpa? Evelyn wants to read a book.
Grandpa? Grandpa?
Go get a book, Evelyn. Get a book.
Jacob,
Get a book.
I need you to go potty before you go to bed, okay?
Yeah, make sure they go to the bathroom.
Yes. Please tell him to do it.
okay. So Kayara got shot.
Yeah.
What does the third goblin do?
Is everyone okay? I thought we were pausing to make sure that rest is people are going to bed. Maybe.
No,
Is
keep going.
everyone good to go?
Yeah.
Okay, so one goblin pops out of the tree, pulls out his bow, and shoots it at Kayara. And she, as she's looking through the material, she ducks down to get a closer look and zooms over her head. And the other one reaches back and shoots her, and Kayara gets hit in the shoulder, and it hits her armor, and it damages her. The other one pulls back, sees the wagon, and shoots at Tink. Tinks, I need to know your armor class.
13.
Armor class is 13.
Well, can't I do something to stop these goblins?
On your turn, you'll
On
be
your
able
turn,
to.
you can.
Okay.
That's
I
what
was
we have to
thinking
roll.
we were going to take turns.
They surprised us.
They surprise you, so they get a first round, and then we'll go in the order of.
Okay.
So, the what do you call it? The third one pops out of the tree, pulls back their bow, and shoots it at Tinks. Tinks sees this and hops down off of her little stoop up there with her dulcimer, and it hits the cart. Ding! And sticks in the cart and misses Tinks. So now we start at the normal order, which means that Ender goes first, then it'll be the goblins, then Kayara, then Zen, then Tinks, and Angel. So,
Wait,
All right. How far are they from me?
on the map, each square is about 5 feet, and you can move about
Are
6
the
every
goblins
square.
these people?
Ryan, why did the goblins get to go before me?
Because they surprised you.
because they surprised you.
They rolled a better number than you.
Oh
did.
yeah, they rolled a higher number than your initial.
Oh, okay. Are the goblins up here by Ryan? I mean,
Yes.
by Mark?
Yes.
So these are the goblins.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so the map's doesn't work on my screen, so they're within 120 feet of me.
Hey Gary,
Yeah.
there's a map on that's being projected. Sorry. Here.
I know I can see that, but it doesn't show the square.
Right.
Oh,
So,
Yeah.
It should.
so
Well,
it does if it was larger, but it doesn't.
They look.
Yeah, I will try. I'll try to make it better.
Have a grid.
so it does. You can faintly see it, but
Okay.
Gary, so the size of your character is about the size of 6 feet.
5
Okay.
feet. 5 feet. So you can move about 6 squares with 30 feet movement.
Oh,
Right.
that's nice.
I know. I'm working on making it bigger, better, so you can
And the
see
bushes,
Oh, they're not squares. They're like
the hexagon.
hexagons. Oh,
okay, I can see that much better. The bushes, are those, like, am I in woods or am I in bushes? Can I see them from where I'm at?
You can't. So you are in like sagebrush.
sagebrush.
Okay,
Be able to see them.
so as being 6 foot tall, I can completely see everything. All right.
Yes, you can see everything, but you're just kind of like stuck in these bushes trying to go through.
And then it says per action, how many things can I do during my turn?
Okay, so thank you. Good point. So on your turn, you have one action, which if you guys look at your sheets under actions, there's of course the attack, but there's also all of the
Actions in
those all
combat.
the other actions in combat. You can attack, you can cast a spell, you can dash, you can disengage, you can dodge, you can grapple, you can help, you can hide, you can improvise, you can ready, you can search, you can stove, you can use objects. So those are all things. So that's an action. So each turn has an action, has movement, and you can move your speed, whatever your speed is, which is generally 30. So you have a movement, you have action, you have a bonus action, and then you have reactions. So you can do those 4 things each round. And so you can do them in any order you want. So you can move, attack, move, you can attack, move, you can do anything you want. And you can unarmed. You can also so you can do your attack. You can also, so for example, Gary has a bonus action of rage. He can do that as a reaction. Most of you guys will probably only have opportunity attack as a reaction, which means that if you're attacking someone in melee combat and they try to run away, you can do a swipe at them.
So you said I get 4 actions per turn, but only 1 attack.
You know, you get so you get 1 normal action, you get a bonus action, you get a reaction, and you get movement. So there's only 1 normal attack, yes, and that counts as your action. And if you look at your sheet, under your actions, it should have everything listed as far as what you can do. You have your normal actions, and then there's the red highlight that says bonus actions, and there's the red highlight of reaction that you can do.
All right. So then I throw a javelin at the center goblin.
You can do that. Now, javelins, they have a normal throwing radius of 30, a extended radius of 120. So if you do 120, you have disadvantage. If you get up to 30 feet, you can throw it at normal.
So you want to get closer first.
I thought 30 was its like range if I was holding it or whatever.
No, 30 is its range if you throw it. You can do a melee weapon with the javelin, or you can do a normal throw at 30. Or if you can really stress to do it at 120, but you have disadvantage because it's further than its normal.
All right, then I dash forward as fast as I can towards the farthest one to the north.
Okay.
That's as far as I can get.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think so.
Okay.
And he's
And
in
then-
range. He's in range for for the 30.
For the normal 30? All right.
Yeah.
Then I throw one at the center goblin.
Okay.
Why do you do the center one?
I scream out, kill 2 of them, but leave 1 of them alive. And then I throw the goblin, and then I throw the javelin at the center goblin.
Okay, so make a attack roll. So you roll your d20.
With what modifier?
You have to look on your sheet, and you add the hit/DC modifier.
The what one?
The hit/DC modifier. So if you look at your sheet, you have a javelin, and it's the +5.
All right. Okay, so that's in that action. The hit plus DC modifier. All right. So the 5. All right. I got a 16 total.
Nice.
16 to hit. Let's see here. And that hits. And so roll your attack dice. Sorry, roll your damage.
The damage dice, and that's 1d6 plus 3.
Yep.
D6. I did 6 damage.
Nice. To the goblin number 2. So you throw this javelin, it soars through the air, and it impales into this goblin. And it's suffering. It's like kind of laying down on the ground, just like barely moving, just like okay, it's goblin's move. Turn. Okay. So first off.
No, wait. That counted. So that was my movement and my action. And I did that. Sorry, I never mind. I did it wrong.
Did he hit the goblin with the javelin?
He hit him, but he didn't kill him.
Well, I meant to say I threw it in a rage, but I didn't say that. So I will say that now I'm raging.
So that's your bonus action. So yeah, you can do that 10 rounds.
10 times?
No, so that lasts for about 10 rounds. So the rage lasts for about 10 rounds.
Oh.
So if I had done that beforehand, I think no, it doesn't count as melee. So it just gives me a little bit of extra strength and attack while I'm angry.
While you're angry. But yeah, that's only with melee, so it wouldn't have affected the range.
Right.
So
but it does protect me on saving throws, which is why I wanted to enter into a rage.
yeah.
I
Right
don't think I have things like
before the goblins go.
So
Close enough to actually.
you guys see Ender throw this javelin through the air, knocks this javelin down.
Dungeon
and
Master,
does
I need to break it up again. Point of order, since I have no idea what we're doing. On this D&D Beyond, since I entered into a rage, do I click that the button for long rest?
Yes, you click that button, clarifying that you did that, so you know you've used one of your two.
All right. So now I will listen to how I completely impaled and gutted the worthless goblin.
Yes. So while you guys see this goblin screech, like, "Ah!" One pops up angrily and starts charging down from the top at Ender. And he comes up.
Is this a different one? Or
Yeah,
one of
this is
the
a different one that popped out of nowhere from the top and just started chasing down Ender. As he saw,
Good
he
thing
heard
he's
his feet.
raging.
What?
Good
Yeah.
thing he's raging.
So he is going to attack Ender. What's your AC, Gary?
My AC is 15.
15. Okay. And he does. So he's mad that you ran up and hit his friend. So he comes charging. Ah! He comes at you and he
Oh, this
comes and
second
grabs you.
And he does what?
Attack you, and he cocks you on the side of your leg because you're quite a bit taller than him, and he does 6 points of damage.
Ooh.
Wow, he hit hard.
Yeah, I rolled high.
Now, does that include whatever saving throws / stuff I have with my rage?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I should really have them. I like them at different.
Because it says I get resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Oh, it does?
Yep. Plus
Okay.
2 melee
Like a
damage with
bludgeon
strange weapons. Plus resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage.
Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I did not catch that. So yeah, because you have resistance to slashing, you take half that damage. So it's only 3 damage.
3 damage. So healing 3.
Thank you.
That's what I thought. I am designed to run into things.
So I can't see if there's any more goblins until my turn.
Yeah. And then, okay. So, one goblin goes. He is going to.
Now, since he attacked me, do I get to react?
No, you only if you have an ability that says you can react. Right now, it's just if he tries to run away. So, the one the one north of the one that you impaled gets mad and shoots at you as well, Ender. And he, as he pulls back to shoot, the friend comes up and hits you, and so he messes up and shoots wide, so he doesn't hit your friend and misses you. Going to the other goblin. The goblin you hit is going to go after. Here's. I don't see him. Doesn't quite see him. He goes after Angel. So, Angel, what's your AC?
What'd you say?
What's your AC?
10.
She has 10?
Yeah.
I have a 10.
The mother, an arrow comes shooting at you, and you're trying to control the animals as things come out, and you don't see, and you get hit with 2 points of damage as this arrow comes in and knocks you.
And not what?
The arrow comes and hits you and hits 2 damage.
Well, that's not nice.
Is that what you say to him? Is that what you yell at him? That's not nice.
Yes, she yells it out. Well, that's not nice.
You're a demon.
So do I have to do something, or do I just sit injured for a while until it's my turn?
You got hit by 2, and so now it's Kia's turn. Kaya's turn.
Kyara.
Kayara.
You'll get it. All right, my turn.
So
Yep.
wait, are all these guys? No one's dead yet.
No one's dead yet. One has a javelin through it and is in lots of pain, and the other 3 are not.
Okay.
Okay. So I am injured, but I roll kind of behind a sagebrush to take cover,
Okay.
and then I put oh, okay, fine.
Yeah.
I decide something. But the horse is laying dead on the ground.
Yeah.
It's not. Ryan, what's taller, the sagebrush or the horse?
The sagebrush is a bit more covered.
Okay, sagebrush. I'm right. So, and then I put an arrow in my longbow. Which orc is struggling the most?
This is the one that. Oh, sorry. This is the one that has a javelin through it.
Okay. I can see the javelin poking out of the middle orc, and I want to finish him off. So I aim my arrow steady, and I let it go.
So roll your
Not
d20 to see
drunk
if you
this
hit.
time.
What's that?
Not drunk this time.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Score.
You roll a d20.
Right. Why? A total of 10.
He is rattling on the ground like in pain, and as you shoot, he moves and you miss him.
What?
You missed him.
You missed him?
He was rolling around in pain, so he was a hard target to hit.
Yeah. Okay. Do I have any more actions? Is that all I got?
You'd have to look into your thing. Probably not. You can move. Well, you move to get in cover, so you move. You did your moving. You have one attack per action.
But I have bonus action, but that's with a short sword.
Yeah, it's with a short sword.
Well, you can go 30 feet. You can move, right?
I also, Ryan, I have a special thing. My spell is I can like control and shape water.
Yes.
I can call to the water.
But there's no water.
Well, in the description, it was saying that
Oh, you have water in your water. In your canteen?
Yes. So you can do shape water, but that counts as your action.
okay.
So you've already done an action by shooting, but you could do a spell as an action.
Okay.
So you done?
Yeah, I guess that's all I can do.
Okay, Zin, it's your move.
Okay. Can I, from where I'm at, can I see the goblins up on the hill?
Not quite. You have to back up to see them.
Okay, so instead of backing up, I'm going to put my back up against the hill, and I'm going to take a shot at the orc or the goblin that is attacking Ender.
Okay. Yep.
I don't want to expose myself to the goblins up on the hill, so I hunker down in my back towards the hill and trying to keep an ear open for goblins coming down the hill, but I take a shot at that goblin.
Okay.
I rolled a 21.
You hit him. Was that a natural 20?
No, non-natural.
On a natural 20, it's called a critical hit, so you double your attack dice.
Okay. So my longbow is a 1d8 plus 3, and I do 4 damage. That's not a very good hit.
You pull back, you shoot him. You want to make sure you don't hit Ender, so you didn't quite hit his vitals. You just got his leg, and so he's limping, as hurt as there. Tinks, you move.
Okay. They're on a hill, right? And
Yes.
It's grassy, right? It's not like a rocky hill.
Yeah, it's it's grass and dirt and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. I'll use my crossbow.
Okay.
I think that's probably what I'll do. So I'm hiding behind the equipment in the wagon, and how far am I from the one on the hill that's closest to me? Am I within range?
Oh
of
yeah, that's
30.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah.
Okay. So have I been shot? I was shot at, but I don't think it was hit. It hit the wagon, and then one hit Angel.
Yeah.
And she said, "That's not kind."
Yeah.
That wasn't nice. Okay.
Tia R got hit pretty hard. Ender got hit, reduced, and Angel got hit.
Well, I mean, Angel can heal herself,
Yeah,
right?
no. I'm just saying. I'm just recounting who's been hit.
Oh, you're not.
Trying to give you any
Felt like an
advice.
influence.
No, sorry, no influence.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use my crossbow,
Okay.
and I'm gonna shoot the one that's
That one?
closest to me.
Okay.
Yeah. Up on the hill, but I'm still crouched down, so he
Yeah.
can't.
Pop up and
No, she's within range.
And so I use a D20, I said. She's right, that wasn't very kind. Oh, and I got, let's see, what is that? 5, right? Is that my attack? You add what?
Yeah.
You add the hit DC?
You add your.
Oh, I rolled a 1, a natural 1, in case you guys were wondering there.
Yeah, you hit the +5. So you pop up, and as you yell, that's what did you yell?
She's right, that wasn't very nice.
Very nice. As you pop up, as you yelled that, the goblin looked over and saw you and hid behind the tree a little bit, and you missed him. Angel, you move.
Okay, so question. I don't know if I can do a spell and kind of get rid of all of them. Can I do that and then we can pass by? Or
If you can do a spell that gets rid of all of them, yeah.
well,
You have a get rid of all monsters spell?
or like, is it better that I crossbow, or if I do a spell, or be nice? I don't know. Can I control the demons?
No, you can tell how many there are.
I don't know if they're
I
demons.
don't know if they're fiends
Like, should
are goblins fiends?
I think they're just
evil people? I can goblins.
You can do a survival check if you want to try to know if they're humans, if they're
demons.
demons.
Does that take my action or my turn?
No.
Oh, what do I do?
A survival roll or history roll.
Is that what I should do?
You can do whatever you want. There is no should. It's only can.
That's right.
What are you going to do?
Okay, what's the benefit of that?
Not much.
If there's more, if there's more,
No, you're just asking if they are fiends. They're not. I'll just tell you, they're not fiends. You know they're not fiends. Goblins are not fiends. They're humanoids.
oh, okay.
So this spell will help. You don't have any other spells that you can cast. You could try to heal yourself. You've only been hit for 2 damage. You can hit for 5. That's not the best choice. You can't reach Kai this turn, so it might not be the best to go heal her either. But you could run towards her to start healing her and try to shoot. You could kind of run over here, shoot towards the goblin on your way to there, but it's up to you. What do you want to do? You could also stay behind in the wagon and shoot from there. You could,
Well,
you could
do
try
you
to hide.
shoot? Because my crossbow doesn't have very good like points.
Where is that page?
So like, do I need to get closer to them to shoot, or
No,
can just shoot
from
from
there. You
there?
can shoot. The range on your crossbow is 30 feet.
Yeah,
You
you're fine.
damage for 1d6.
Yeah, but does it matter if I'm closer? Is it better
No,
aim?
it doesn't.
No.
It's
It's
just
all
stuff
based
you
on
roll.
what you roll.
Okay. So I can't do a spell to make peace. I
No,
have
you have no spell to make peace.
Do we have to fight?
You don't have to.
You can be a pacifist and hide in the wagon.
You can try to talk to them.
They did.
Okay, so I'll try a crossbow to this one here at the bottom.
Okay. You're shooting at this guy?
Wait, do I have 0?
No, your modifier is 3 if I
Oh,
remember
Okay,
right.
but let me push. Oh no, it's already been a 21, so it's gonna go low.
I've got 2 natural 20s in a row. It's statistics. Okay.
Yeah, 9. 9? That's awful.
9 plus 2. So while you're like complaining about your crossbow, like this crossbow's not good enough. I don't know what to do with this stupid crossbow. As you're complaining about this crossbow, it shoots off before you aimed, and it goes wide and misses the goblin.
No, I'm a good shot.
Not that you were complaining too much. At this point, it is
So I can
this
do anything.
goblin's turn.
Next turn.
Oh.
This goblin is going to wildly.
Which goblin is this goblin?
I can't do anything else?
You can move if you want to move.
Maybe drive the wagon away.
But does
You
that
can
move in the wagon?
You
You,
could.
yeah, you could move the wagon.
Well, I don't know if that helps at all.
Or you can move the wagon up to the closer to the people, up to Kia, Kiera.
What about
Yeah.
her?
What?
What about her?
You could move the wagon up closer to them.
If you move the wagon there, it blocks the arrows coming from this direction.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be in the middle where they can
It
steal all
would
of our
be if there's
stuff?
goblins on the other side.
Can
then
I do
we're
a
kinda
spell
screwed.
to see if there's more goblins?
No, you don't have a spell to see if there's more goblins.
You have a list of what your spells are. If you click on the 4 squares, it'll bring up a thing that says spells. Click on spells and then scroll and it will tell you the spells that you can use. Or look at your paper. You have a hard paper, so I don't know where.
The only spell you have is light, and that takes an action, Mother. So you've already done your action. So right now you have movement,
Okay.
or you have bonus action, which you don't have any, or you have reaction, which you don't have any. So the only thing left you can do is a movement.
Well, do you guys want me to move or not move, Beth? You're with me on the wagon.
So remember, you're playing the character. So what you want to do is you want to say, I'm going to look behind me and yell at Tinks and say, hey, Tinks, should I move the wagon?
Yeah. Hey, Tinks, should we move the wagon? What should
Let's
we do?
get out of here.
Go backwards or forwards?
You're the one driving.
Like, get out of here where? Should we help our comrades or?
So,
Comes from the chaotic good lady.
Did you get hit? Should we save our wagon or should we go help our people?
Let's go help them.
Okay. So what do? We go my 30 feet? I can walk 30 feet?
You drive the wagon up,
Oh.
and you guys get up a little head.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that closer to where? Okay, I don't know. Then we're going to be in more danger.
Now, at this point, one of the goblins comes tumbling down the hill. And he's kind of tumbling around. And he pops up right next to Zin. And he pulls out his sword to swipe at Zin.
Are you Zen?
yeah.
He's
He's
swiping
swiping
your
at
sword.
me.
What's your armor class?
14. I could also join you my phone.
14. So he hits.
Are you going to shower?
And you take 6 points of damage.
He hasn't showered in over. Oh,
Six.
he needs to
I
shower.
rolled a 6.
Okay,
That's
after
twice
my
I rolled a
shower,
six.
we need to close down.
So
And I need a long rest to heal.
you might not survive. Okay, so I don't have a chance to react, correct?
No.
He can't react?
No. Just like they can't react to your moves. So that was his move. It's now Ender's turn.
I glare at the ranger and say, "Get your own kill!" As I hack the goblin with my great axe and cleave him in half.
Okay, roll your attack dice.
I go. Attack dice is 20.
Natural.
A natural 20 or just
Sorry,
Are
no.
you going to go shower? Or what
I'm gonna drive home if I want.
okay, so you got a dirty 20.
I can survive without showering.
No, I was wondering if it was the D20.
Oh yeah.
Yes, my roll was 18 after my modifier.
Okay. So you definitely hit him.
Well, you can come back tomorrow.
And my attack with my great axe is a 12-sided die.
Uh-huh.
Can I take this too?
Plus. Three.
doing it?
Did you mute
Can
me?
you do it on the car?
Hey,
I roll an 11 for my damage.
How do you finish him off?
I cut him in half.
He has his arrow in his legs, so he's kind of hopping around. You just bring down your great axe, and he twines in thunder.
Then I run up the hill to the one that I had run the javelin through.
Okay, you can't quite make it up all the way
Why not?
because it's too far. It's considered it's considered a rough terrain going up the hill or down the hill, so you have the half speed.
Well, I'm running.
Well, you can either run north to see if you can get around the hill if there's one around, you don't know yet, or you can.
No. I run straight up the hill.
Okay. I assume
I know
you're
I'm around.
are you gonna go close to? Are you going to go close to this guy or stay away from that guy?
I am running straight to the guy up on the hill.
Okay, as you do
A
so, you
straight line.
okay. You can get like right next to this guy. So you are in combat. You're in melee range of this guy as well.
Yeah, that's cool. Whatever.
So next turn, if you try to run past him, he might get an opportunity attack because of whatnot.
If that ranger can't finish him off, I'll just cut him in half too.
Okay. So Ender, the Goblin 1. Goblin's turn. 3. So he's gonna aim at Angel again. 2 at you. 9, and he hits Angel for 1 point of damage.
Hey, Gary. Mark was going to try.
Sorry.
Gary,
Yeah?
Mark was going to try and join the Google meeting so that he could do it while he drives home. So be on the lookout for his request to join.
Will do.
Wait, who's gonna join?
Zin.
Mark has to drive home and take his kids to bed.
Okay.
So he turned off his.
So, Rachelle, I'm already on the call.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Can you not hear me?
I can now.
Did you hear my dig at that ranger dude?
I did hear your dig at the ranger dude.
Good.
Okay, Mother, you got hit for 3 points.
You said 1.
Angel got hit for 3 points. The
You said that, no, I got hit for 1. I had been hit before 2, and 1 more is 3. That's what you said.
okay, yes.
Oh, I forgot I'm also raging, so my damage wasn't 11, it was 13. So I also broke 3 of his legs while I was cutting him in half.
He doesn't have.
No, what
Well,
happens?
that's how bad I cut him in half.
You hit it so hard, you buried him at the same time. You opened up the earth and buried him at the same time you cut him.
Yeah. He's already 6 feet under.
Go, Dad, go.
Goblin. The Goblin 2, the Goblin with a javelin in him, takes his bow and aims at Tinks, but he's a little wobbly, and so he shoots, and it zings into one of the carts again, and it is Kiara's turn.
It's what?
Who's
Kai.
here?
Kai.
Kiara?
Ayara? Okay. All right, let's see. Who should I aim at?
Don't you have to move
Um,
so you can get closer? So that
I'm
you can
going
get
to
in?
shoot the goblin that has the javelin in his stomach again.
Okay.
So I missed last time, so I grab another one and pull it and aim. And Dungeon Master, we don't have the rolling dice anymore, so you'll have to roll for us.
Okay. You get 9. You hit him.
Ooh, good job.
Okay.
What's your damage?
The +4? Is that what you're asking?
No.
Oh, it's +4.
Yeah, so it's you rolled a 19, so you obviously hit him. So what's your attack damage? What did I roll?
I don't understand your question.
Your damage dice. What number is your damage dice?
2. I don't know. What's my damage dice?
Right here. It's a 1d8 +2.
Okay, 1d8 plus 2. Ooh, you do 8 points of damage. How do you finish him off?
The arrow goes straight through his brain.
Not his heart?
Nope, his brain.
Okay.
There's javelins in his stomach, so I went for the brain. For the eye. It goes straight through its eyeball to its brain.
Okay. That guy's gone. So Kiara, now it's Zin's turn.
Kai Ara.
Kai.
No, it's Ryan. It's like the A is silent, and you just have the K and the I. Kai.
Okay, Kai.
Ara. Yeah.
Kai. Okay, Zin, are you still on?
It's Hawaiian for C.
Mark?
Did he faint in fear of the goblin?
You calling for me?
Yes.
Okay. So on my turn, I pull out both of my short swords with my main hand. I roll and I get a 19, so I hit the goblin and I do 7 damage. With my offhand, for my bonus action, I swipe with my offhand and I miss, and so I don't do any damage.
Okay. How do you finish him off?
Quickly and cleanly.
He comes charging at you, and you're like, and you got him, and you do a little fencing move, and you parry him and get him down. Okay. So, it is Tink's turn.
So
There's only
I've
one
been
goblin
playing
left.
my flute, right? And so I bring my flute out and I say, this one's for you, Ender. And I cast a spell at the goblin on the hill that I hit last, the only one that's alive still.
Yep.
And I cast Hideous Laughter. So how do I do
Awesome.
that?
So Hideous Laughter, Hideous Laughter is a wisdom saving throw. So I actually roll to see if you do it. So you tell me a bad joke or a good joke, and we'll see if it makes him laugh.
Hey, what do you call 4 goblins on a hill?
Dead.
I didn't think of an answer yet. You don't, because they're gone. That's a pretty bad one. That was a pretty bad one. Or you call them 1, singular.
And it is
because there's only one left.
Saving throw.
I gotta do this. I plan these things ahead of time. Not good in a moment.
So it's
What does that spell do?
He has his bow out and he kind of cocks at you. He goes, and starts laughing. It's just hilariously funny. Just falls down to the ground. It's just like prone and becomes incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration. A creature intelligence score. Yeah. So
hey, Ender, you said you wanted to keep one alive, right? There you go.
Yeah, I was about to be upset if someone didn't, but since it's not my turn, I couldn't yell out yet. I'm like, don't kill him.
That's not Ender's voice.
Well, that was my internal monologue. I would have said that you better not kill him, but it's not my turn, so I couldn't just magically have said things out of time.
And then flew in a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
So currently there are 3 dead goblins, and the last goblin is laying on the ground, laughing his head off. as thinking everything is. He's like, no, yeah, and he's laughing on the ground. What is the angel's turn? If you want to do something, we can also leave the established turn of events if you guys want to. Mother, what are you doing?
Say that again.
What are you doing, Mother?
Well, does Gary still want to save that guy?
Yes. We want to keep him alive.
But how do we capture him?
We run up there and tie him up. We tie him to a tree or something.
So what do you guys want me to do?
So, he is kind of out of combat. So currently, anyone can talk and anyone can go because combat has stopped for the moment because he's just. He can try to get out of it, but.
So we go and we tie him up on a tree.
And then we're gonna ask him questions. Okay.
I speak Goblin, guys. So let me
I speak.
see if I can get any information out of him.
I think I speak Goblin too.
I go to the Goblin.
Okay, so who's tying him to a tree?
Kayara.
Probably Gary because he's the closest.
Okay.
Oh no.
That or Mark. Or Ender or Zin because they're the closest. Or me.
Who just popped up over there?
I didn't care about leaving one
Hey, wait.
left, so I go and I collect my arrows and investigate the scene for any clues.
So maybe I should go too because I can make peace with him. No, I'll watch the wagon. I have to protect my money. All right.
So,
In Goblin.
wait, pause 1 second. Michelle, I can barely hear you. You're kind of like muffled and.
I don't know why, but there's massive echo
Yeah.
going on, so I don't know.
Oh, that's better. You stopped it.
All right, I tilted the computer. That's about
Yep.
all.
So, Zin, you were going by the bodies trying to get your arrows and look at the bodies?
Yeah, search for any reason for why they'd be attacking us. I rolled a investigation and got an 18.
I also start looting while Rachelle's talking. I mean, what's her name?
Ayara.
While Kayara's talking, I start looting.
Are you,
Wagon up or not? Just stay there.
so, Michelle, did you tie him up?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need you to do a athletics check.
Athletics. Okay, you want me to roll an athletics dice? Is what you're saying?
Or do I need to go tie him up?
I only have a +1 for athletics.
Gary, are you assisting her or helping?
Yeah, I'm going to assist her in tying that guy up.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I have a minus for athletics.
We'll let Gary do the with advantage. So Gary, roll 2d20s and take the best one.
All right, plus my advantage.
You have advantage, which means you get to roll twice, because Rachelle's helping. Because Kayara is helping you, and then you add your bonus of 5.
Hey,
Okay.
that's what I need to move Gary there.
So I rolled a 6 and a 7, as in that after the advance. That's after my modifier.
Wow. That's bad.
Like a 1 and a 2.
So you want the 1 and 2?
I have a +5 on athletics, and I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Do I need to roll one? Dungeon
No, he counts because he rolled twice because of assistance. So that's where he's laughing. So he just sees the rope and it's like, "Ooh, rope! Ooh, you're gonna tie me up!" He just starts laughing, and so you guys that succeeds in being able to tie him up.
Oh, good. Yeah, he's not resisting.
Yeah, he's not resisting right now at all. So he is tied up. And so you guys tie him up to the tree. Up there. Tinks, did you go up there with him, or are you staying by the dragon?
What's he doing?
I can't hear you, right?
I just yell up, hey, if you see my arrow, please pick it up.
Alright, I go and get my javelin and begin looting the bodies.
Okay.
I
So-
turned. Can I speak to him yet?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I turned the goblin, and in goblinness, I don't know what you call it, goblin language.
Goblins.
Goblinese. I asked him, "Where's the guy who was on the horse?"
Horse! We took him! It was funny.
Where'd you take him?
Ooh. Nowhere.
Hey,
Did they eat him?
did you eat him?
No. But we did get the horse. That was yummy.
What about the other guy? There was two of them.
Ooh, he was big and shiny.
Where's your head? Where's your base?
At this point, he shakes his head and says, I'm not going to tell you anything.
I walk over and cut his pinky off and say, listen, punk, you're going to answer whatever she says.
I need you to do an intimidation roll, Carrie.
Intimidation is which die?
D20, that's a skill, so you always do D20 for a skill, and then you add in your modifier.
I only give him a +1 for intimidation, but I got a 14.
Pretty good. You come up and you take off his finger. You go, ah! And he looks at you and just kind of hisses and whines.
You better start talking, Goblin, or next will be your hand.
Hey,
What do you want?
don't we have some like power?
We don't know because we don't know your character.
I couldn't hear that.
Can't I like influence them?
Mother, you're way too echoey. I can't do anything.
Can't I help? Mother has a +3 intimidation
Yeah, can't I help
and
them?
persuasion. Oh, you should go up to him.
So I need to like ask him.
He's
stuff.
already intimidated.
Uh-huh.
He's already intimidated, so you can keep asking, Michelle.
Okay. Well, I said, where's your base?
It's up the pass. Just don't hurt me. Let me go.
Why'd you attack us?
That's our job. We're told to stop passengers
Why?
because our boss said so. That's what his instructions are.
Who's your boss?
He is a scary bugbear. I don't like him. He's scary.
What's his name?
His name is Clark.
Clark. Okay. Our friends up at base.
What are you asking?
Our friends up at the base.
Yes, we took him back. We took him up there. That was what we were told, and we took him up.
You want me to scout out the base?
Oh. How many of you are there?
There's I'm not good with numbers. 5?
There's only 5.
Yeah, 5.
As in this many, holding up my hand of 5.
There's only. What do you mean by hand? No, we have more than 2. I have 2 hands.
You have more than 2 hands? Okay. I turned to Under. I don't think we need anything else from him.
Don't kill me. Don't let me go. I'm a good goblin. I can show you the. Don't kill me.
Ask him if the prisoners are still alive.
Are the prisoners still
Yes,
alive?
they're still alive. They're alive.
How do you get to the base?
We already know.
It's just like the path, but what does that mean? Which direction? You didn't even say. And where is the path?
All right, I kill the goblin.
Okay, make it attack roll.
All right. I got a 17, and my damage was 15.
You sleep the longer day?
You rolled a 12.
So what?
You rolled a 12.
I rolled a 10 plus 3 for my modifier plus 2 for my rage.
That's right, the rage.
So I got a 15, and I cut him into many pieces, taking out my revenge while looking for things I can take from him.
All right. You guys are able to take and receive half of the arrows you guys shot.
Do you have to keep track of this sort of thing?
Yeah, you
Round up or round down?
round. So there's always at least one. So if you shot, you can round up.
So you have to like type it in, or I don't understand.
Your inventory. There should be.
Crossbow.
But you only shot once. No, you shot twice.
No, I shot once. I did a spell.
Okay, so you're able to get that one back. So you don't have to do anything. But in your
Thank
equipment, you
goodness.
can
I'll
look
figure
up.
it out next time. I don't
And you
think
have. Yeah. I don't see it. We need to add some to yours because we actually add yours to yours. So you guys look around. Each goblin, has like this crude little club that they're fighting with, and a bow and some arrows. So each goblin has about 10 arrows on them and a short bow. But other than that, they have like light armor on them, but nothing that can fit any of you guys. And there's not any purses or any gold or anything on them. This is obviously a party that's been sent out. So it's not like they brought all their stuff with them.
Okay, so can I collect the arrows that they had?
Yeah, you can. There's 4 of them, and all 4 of them have about 10 arrows.
So we can each pick up 10 arrows?
Yeah, you can divvy them out however you want.
Well, Ryan, can you give me my arrows?
I couldn't hear what Mother said.
Mother's asking if you'll add the arrows to her backpack because she gave up on her phone.
Well, I don't know how the phone doesn't really work very well.
It works well.
Let me see. So you need to go to.
Now they're arrows, no, they're not crossbow bolts. So do you have a bow?
Oh, I have a crossbow.
So these are arrows. So arrows are different than bolts.
The arrows are different than what?
Than
Crossbow.
bolts.
Oh,
So there's 40 arrows, and only Mark and I use arrows?
There's short bows if these guys want to pick them up, but
Oh,
if
okay.
Jerry or the other one want to pick them up.
but if
How much- How much did you pay for your short bow?
well, how about if I get the short bow and some arrows?
What do you? I don't have a short bow. I just have a long board, a long bow, and a short sword. 2 short swords.
All right, I pick up the short bows, and can I throw them in the wagon, or do I have to carry them?
You can throw them in the wagon, of course.
All right, I pick up the 4 short bows, throw them in the wagon.
You do anything with the clubs?
Yeah, I grab those too. Now, how do I do this on D&D Beyond?
So you would go to your equipment. You click on equipment, and then there's a button saying manage equipment.
Yep.
You click on that, and then you go to add item, and you should be able to look up bow or short bow. You can hit
Short bow.
add, or you can click on the button. You can click on the down button and click on 4 and hit add.
All right. And then how many clubs?
There were 4.
4 clubs. And just normal club?
Yep.
Can we like give things to each other? and
Yeah.
stuff?
You guys can give things to each other. You can talk about it.
All right.
All right.
So we could add a club if we all wanted, and a short bow.
Well, there's 5 of
Well,
us.
well, currently Ender's throwing them all in the wagon, but you can
So
go
we
get one
all
too.
have them. It's just to divvy them up if you want it, kind of thing. I'm tired in real life, and I think this might be a good stopping point. How do we navigate talking about that?
All right.
Is that
First-
something the DM says, or is that
We
like?
would, your girl would say, I'm tired. Maybe we should heal our wounds.
Wait, can I heal people before we go?
Yes.
So you regain health points every time you take a long rest.
I know, but I've already had a long rest, so I haven't used it before we take another long rest. So I should.
You can also do short rests, and you regain health during short rest as well.
Okay, but Mother has special abilities. She wants to know if she can use that to heal people.
Yes, you can.
So then we don't have to take a rest. She just heals us, and then we pick up at this spot next time.
Yep.
She can only heal.
We can have a rest, and then
She can only. Yeah.
heal points again.
I have a healing spell, a cure wound, if we need it.
Okay.
So what thing do you have, Mother? What do you want to use?
Well, can I heal spell enemy? And can I just
So Mother, you have a pool of 5 hit points that you can heal someone with.
Okay. We have a while before these goblins are going to be missed. Why don't we set up camp right here, take a breather, heal a little bit, and get back on the road as we, in a couple hours.
Did you just set up a campfire?
Yeah.
All right.
What's all this? Oh, that's cool. So do we may take a long rest before I heal myself?
No, we're going to... Okay, Mother, we want to do a short rest so that we're not wasting game days because our friend is dead or is close to dying.
Oh.
We also don't want to use your spells right now because if you use your spells and then we get into a battle, you could sit in the back and heal us while I'm taking damage. You could heal me in between, but if you use all your spells, then we can't do that while we're fighting. So if we take a short rest, we'll all heal naturally, and we can pick back up afterwards.
And there's also something called a short rest. So a short rest, what you're able to do is you're able to regain hit points without any spells if you're doing things.
Okay.
So, like, for example, currently I think Rachelle is the only one that's kind of hurt bad.
I thought Ender was too.
No, he had resistance, so he only got hurt 3 points.
Okay. So yes, I'm hurt bad. So when I take this so-called short rest, how do I do that on here?
So, I guess Zin can hit a little hard too. So a short rest, what you do is you click on the short rest button. It's either on the top if you're on a computer or it's on your name.
Yeah.
And then you can hit short rest, take short rest. But if you want to heal, what you do is you take a on your there should be it should say Ranger for you, Beth. Not Shell. It should say Ranger. It says hit dice 1d10 plus 1 total 1.
Okay.
Is that
Yeah,
right?
what's that do?
It says
So what
one
does it-
d7 plus 2 minus total or
Plus total.
no. That just says dot total.
Dot
one.
total equals 1.
Yeah, so what that means is once per day, you have one D10 that you can heal yourself with during a short rest.
Okay.
As you go up in what do you call those things, in levels, you'll get more. So when you go up to level 2, you could get 2 D10 that you can spend as healing. So what you do is you would roll your D10, and you would see what you got, and then you would add 2 to it and add that to your health.
Okay. Now above that it says recover. Reset maximum HP changes during this rest.
Yeah, that's only if you have an ability that does that, and currently no one has that ability. But I think, Beth, do you have your little like strumming thing yet?
Strumming thing, like my dulcimer.
No, as you just have bardic inspiration right now. Okay, as bards, as you get a higher level, you can actually increase the healing.
So
Right now,
if I click this button and hit take short rest, I then have to roll a die?
you don't
Figure
have
out how to heal?
that. Yes, but that's only if you want to heal. If you don't want to heal, then you don't have to do that because you only have one. Currently, all you guys only have one hit dice to restore throughout the per day.
So does it matter if we click take short rest or not if we're not going to heal? Or
Yeah,
do
you can
anything?
you can click through. Everyone can click the short rest because that resets some stats based upon what your character is. But if you want to heal, you want to click on that button and roll that.
So how long does the short rest have to be in order to count as a short rest? 1 hour, 4 hours?
1 hour. It has to be like an hour, just calming down, cleaning up your wounds, resting, eating something, just kind of like an hour lunch break or something as you guys rest and clean and gather up your stuff and get going.
Okay,
So
now
I'm not going to bother healing, but if someone got hit, I think someone got hit like 7 or something. They got hit pretty hard.
yeah. So
Rachelle and Mark got hit. Sorry, what?
Dungeon
Clara
Master.
and Vin got hit.
Dungeon Master.
Should I do yours?
Okay, roll my die.
Okay,
What do you get?
I got 9.
Plus 2.
Yep. So you
So
type
11.
that in and hit the heal button.
11 points. What?
What's that?
So I go back up 11 points?
Yep. So you type in 11, you hit heal.
Okay, but here's the thing. When I'm taking this short rest and I click that box, there's no point. There's nowhere to add the points.
Yes, you have to go in and manually do it into your hit points.
Okay, so I exit out of the short rest and then go back.
Yep.
But you have to actually click on the short rest piece because you can only do that once.
I
And so-
already did while Brian was talking the first time to see if it would change my hit points, and it didn't. So that's why I didn't do it. That was the second time.
Yeah.
Yeah, change it.
So I go all the way back to 12.
Yep. You're able to put some bandages and chill and eat and stuff. Mark, are you taking your hit points?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
And so if we're only going to, yeah, because we need to move on quickly. So it's a 1d10 plus 1.
Yeah, I rolled a 9 for you if you want to take that.
Okay, I rolled a 10. Both of those will get me back to max. So
So what about me, Ryan?
What's that?
What about me? Because I got hit.
You got hit, but very little. So if you want us to do it, but I wouldn't recommend it because you did not hit that much.
Okay.
Proficiency means you get to roll 2 dice when you're doing something?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Proficiency means that you add your proficiency bonus to it. Advantage is when you roll 2 dice.
So proficiency is kind of like an extra modifier?
Yes. So in your skills, the ones that are circled in the black, that means you have proficiency. And so you get your normal character stat, what do you call that? Character stat bonus. and then you add in your proficiency bonuses.
What's your proficiency bonus?
Currently, everyone's proficiency bonus is 2, but it's a box that's up there.
And it already calculates that into this?
Yes, everything's calculated. Yep.
Okay.
That's a real nice part about this is that it's just calculated for you.
Okay. Now, Ryan, these senses that we have,
Say that again?
not the skills, but the senses. Okay, on the left-hand side where it says senses,
Yes.
are those just things we're naturally doing all the time, or are those things we have to specifically mention to you while we're doing things?
So yeah, senses, the 3 there is just your passive. So if I want to see what's happened without making you do a roll so you don't know something's coming, I can just roll to see about the monsters and check it with your passive perception or your passive investigation. Does that make sense?
So I don't need to ever mention anything about those. That's something you keep track of.
Yep. The thing above that called saving throws, you will have to roll that. That's just like skills. So skills are times when you roll the d20 because you want to do something, and then you have the modifier. The saving throws is when I tell you to roll something because something's happening to you. So the strength, I would say, boulders running down the mountain, boulders crashing down the mountain, and you have to push it away before it crushes you. Roll a strength saving throw, and then you would roll the d20 and add your strength +3 modifier.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Or like charisma, a witch is casting beguile on you, or charm person.
Okay.
And so you need to roll a charisma saving throw. So you'd roll your charisma saving throw d20 and +0.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Well done for your first session. That was fun and cool. We got to the map. We got to battle. You chatted well and talked, and you guys played around. Good laughs.
Good times.
You only had one time when Zen kind of went comatose.
When Zen what?
I didn't go comatose.
Zen just didn't respond for
Oh.
a couple seconds, so he just kind
I
of
get into the zone when I'm in battle.
Yeah, he got scared by the goblin chasing him, and he just froze.
But it all worked out fine.
It all worked out great. You guys did wonderful. Did Gary already leave?
I don't know. I don't think so. He's
Nope, I'm here.
Laura, we are doing the sorcerer.
Where was Laura?
She's busy with other duties.
Okay. Well, fun.
She had noble things to do.
She had very noble things to do. All right, Ryan, I will send you a copy of this recording.
Awesome.
Make us look awesome.
Yeah. H&H!
You doing sign language?
H&H is like this. But I was going to try to make the H sign. But H&H is like that. It's sad because I can't see what myself looks like.
You're a little close up on the screen.
Yeah, it's like a little tiny corner. You can pin yourself, but that's
Oh,
about it.
I'm way up there.
Yeah.